My dear child, the time has come, hasn't it? You are leaving, and I see you standing there, filled with anticipation, perhaps fear, maybe excitement. You are about to embark on a new chapter in your life, a journey into the unknown, a journey that will challenge you, mold you, and help you grow. But before you take that first step, I want you to pause for a moment and listen. Listen to the words I have for you. They come from a place of infinite love and wisdom, and they are meant to guide you as you step into the world. The world you are about to enter is vast, unpredictable, and full of possibilities. Change is inevitable, and it will come in many forms. You might move to a new place, meet new people, or find yourself in situations that you never imagined. And that's okay. Change is not something to fear, but something to embrace. It is through change that you will grow and become the person you are meant to be. When I was your age, I, too, feared change. I worried about what lay ahead, about whether I would succeed or fail. But as I look back now, I see that every change brought with it a lesson, an opportunity to learn, to adapt, and to become stronger. You will face challenges, no doubt. But remember, every challenge is an opportunity in disguise. Embrace it, and you will find that you are capable of far more than you ever imagined. My beloved child, if your heart longs for my blessings, speak it in faith. Write, "Yes, I need," and let my grace flow into your life abundantly. There will be moments when you doubt yourself, when the path ahead seems unclear, and the voices of uncertainty grow loud. In those moments, I want you to remember this. Trust yourself. You are stronger and wiser than you know. You have within you the ability to overcome any obstacle, to find solutions to problems, and to navigate through the toughest of storms. When I faced my own doubts, I found that the key was not to silence them, but to acknowledge them and then move forward anyway. Trusting yourself doesn't mean that you will always have the answers. It means believing that, no matter what, you will find a way, and you will. You always do. Life has a way of pulling us in many directions at once. It's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of tasks, responsibilities, and future plans. But I want you to remember to be present. The present moment is where life truly happens. It is in the present that you will find joy, peace, and connection. When I was younger, I often found myself so focused on the future that I forgot to live in the now. But life is not something to be planned for. It is something to be experienced. So take a moment to breathe, to look around, and to appreciate where you are right now. The future will come, but the present is where you will find meaning. As you move forward in life, you will encounter both highs and lows. There will be days of triumph, where everything seems to fall into place, and there will be days of hardship, where nothing goes as planned. In both cases, I urge you to cultivate gratitude. Gratitude is the secret to a fulfilled life. It is the key to finding joy in the simplest of things and to staying grounded when everything seems to be falling apart. I remember a time when I struggled to see the good in my life. But when I began to practice gratitude, everything changed. I started to notice the small blessings, the moments of beauty that had always been there but had gone unnoticed. Gratitude opened my eyes to the richness of life, and it will do the same for you. There will be many voices in your life, all offering advice, opinions, and guidance. Some of these voices will be helpful, while others may lead you astray. But amidst all the noise, I want you to listen to the one voice that matters most, your own heart. Your heart knows what is best for you. It knows your dreams, your passions, and your deepest desires. Follow it, even when the path it leads you on seems unconventional or uncertain. When I followed my heart, I found my purpose. It wasn't always easy, but it was always worth it. Trust your heart, for it will never lead you wrong. In this world, it is easy to get caught up in the pursuit of success, wealth, and recognition. But true fulfillment comes not from what you achieve for yourself, but from what you give to others. I urge you to find ways to serve those around you, to make a difference in the lives of others. When I look back on my life, the moments that brought me the greatest joy were not the ones where I achieved something for myself, but the ones where I was able to help someone else. Service is the highest calling, and it is through serving others that you will find your true purpose. Life is a continuous journey of learning. No matter how much you know, there is always more to discover, more to explore, and more to understand. Keep an open mind and a curious heart. Seek out new experiences, new knowledge, and new perspectives. I have learned that the more I know, the more I realize how much I don't know. And that is the beauty of life. It is an endless journey of growth and discovery. Never stop learning, for it is through learning that you will continue to evolve and become the best version of yourself. In a world that is constantly changing, it can be easy to lose sight of your values, but I want you to hold on to them tightly. Your values are the foundation of who you are, and they will guide you through even the most challenging of times. There will be moments when you are tempted to compromise your values for the sake of success or acceptance. But remember, nothing is worth sacrificing your integrity. Stay true to who you are, and you will find that the right opportunities, the right people, and the right path will come to you. As you navigate through life, you will make mistakes. You will stumble, fall, and sometimes feel like you have failed. In those moments, I want you to remember to be kind to yourself. You are human, and it is okay to make mistakes. What matters is that you learn from them, grow from them, and keep moving forward. When I look back on my life, I see that some of my greatest lessons came from my biggest mistakes. So be kind to yourself, forgive yourself, and give yourself the grace to grow. You are doing your best, and that is enough. Finally, my dear child, I want you to remember that you are loved. No matter where life takes you, no matter what challenges you face, you are never alone. I am with you, always. My love for you is unconditional, unwavering, and infinite. There will be moments when you feel lost, when the world feels overwhelming, and when you question your worth. In those moments, I want you to close your eyes and remember that you are loved. You are cherished, you are valued, and you are enough. As you leave and step into the world, know that I am here, watching over you, guiding you, and cheering you on. You are ready for this journey, and I am so proud of you. Go forth with courage, my beloved child, and remember that wherever you go, my love goes with you. Beloved child, your super thanks fuels our mission to share God's wisdom and truth with the world. Click the super thanks button to join me in touching countless lives with His light. May His blessings be richly poured upon you. Consider, dear one, through your life's journey, your way in many a wilderness, you have not known how to turn. In the day you did not know, there was present guidance to lead, provide, and protect. This journey with its turns was not without purpose. It was a refining process, a testing of faith and trust under adversity. Just think now, why this roundabout way? It was to reveal the heart, to humble, and to strengthen. These were the preparations for something greater, a promise of a land filled with abundance and peace. It was always a question of whether you'd be faithful in want and in plenty. Now, as you stand on the cusp of a new beginning, take a moment once more to lean into that embrace. Listen afresh as words of love and affirmation are spoken over you. Let them heal your soul and refresh it. Those things promised to you in your line are about to break forth, giving favor and success unto your deeds. This is a time to cast off the spirits of anxiety and fear, to trust in the steadfastness of divine faithfulness. The revelation given, the promises spoken, hold them fast, for they are the foundation of your bold faith. Everything that has come into your life, the words, the insights, has been a preparation, an infusion of your being with spiritual truth. Mourning is turned into joy. Lack is replaced by abundance. You're enclosed by my divine presence that lets you know that you're cared for. Nothing takes me by surprise. Look for the signs of this love arising through your life in witness that provision and healing are part of your divine inheritance. And maybe doubts have crept in that such blessings are too good to be true, especially after hard seasons. But remember, these plans for your good were laid down long before you even began to travel. Do not listen to the voice of discouragement. Everything good and perfect comes from above, yea, from my source of never-changing generosity and light. It is your divine right to live surrounded with blessings, to experience life's fullest as promised to you. For your life here is not meant to be one of sweating and toiling over the earth. Even though the challenges have come, they are making ways through which a revelation of the divine will be so glorious, empowering you to overcome anything. Your strength will be renewed and purpose restored in which you can live in the fullness of divine provision. Be assured that the intimacy enabled with your relationship to me is your source for strength and direction. Walk in obedience so that you would stay under my covering. For where you go, I go, providing for everything around you with all that shall bring you and your beloved ones through, from one detail to the biggest of things. Can't you dare believe that you are so much loved and valued? Yet it is true. You are called to rise up, leaving the past in the shadows and stepping into a future filled with divine grace and abundance. Taste and see the goodness that lies ahead. Join in the banquet that has been set before you and take hold of fullness in life. And more comes. This is the starting word spoken over you. So go on feeding on this spiritual nourishment, that renewing and nourishing daily. In the deepest levels of communication with the divine, you will find life, abundant life indeed. Your voice in prayer shall change your world, releasing divine intent around you and unlocking that possibility for both a miracle and a blessing. You have been heard, even when you whispered in despair, and it moved heaven. You are called to a life of prayerful authority, to decree and manifest divine will on earth. This, then, is your heritage as a child of God, empowered for any challenge there is as you go forth with divine backing. With the embracing of this calling, also expect more and more to meet the divine in new and deeper ways that make your life transforming. These encounters affirm your place and purpose, filling your life with meaning and direction. Take freely what is given you. Allow your heart to open to all the riches flowing from loving the divine, and do not strive. You are entering the treasure trove of promised fulfillment, a place of delight and purpose, divine companionship. This is your moment to experience the depth of divine love and reality, oaths spoken long ago. Let this assurance be the filling of hope and courage with which you journey on under the leadership of a love that never falters, into all that has been prepared for you, and know you are not alone. And the wisdom that goes before your footsteps is far above and beyond any understanding that is accorded to man. This way that you have taken, although full of wandering and obstacles, has all the same been a very deliberate course of action meant to bring you right to a place of maturity, resilience, and deep-seated faith. It is all a trip that has adequately prepared you for the abundance that now is beginning to unfold in your life. Your voice was whispering truth into the core of my being. It was the wilderness, the silence, and the solitude. Seeds of truth, ones planted in most fertile soil, are ready to burgeon anew with each vibrant display of life and vitality. The wilderness was never punishment, it was preparation, a sacred space where you were taught to listen, to trust, and to depend not on the seen, but on the unseen. Remember the lessons of dependence and trust, then, as you walk on. In a world that applauds self-reliance and independence, you have been called to another standard, one of surrender and reliance on my guidance. That does not make a person weak, it makes them unconquerable. When you believe in indubitable reality, you're able to face the storms of life with a peace that defies understanding. Now, think of the promises: prosperity, health, protection, favor. These are not just ideals, but very tangible reality that would manifest in your life as you walked in my ways. Your work, your relationships, Your endeavors, each will be imbued with a grace to make possible the things that are quite impossible. You are stepping into a season where the work of your faithfulness has ripened and matured and is available for the reaping. This abundant season is not about you only. You're blessed to be a blessing. The abundance in your life is meant to overflow and touch the lives of those around you. Your story will be a witness to the faithfulness of God and therefore give others hope. It is in this abundance, therefore, that will be critical to keep a humble and grateful attitude. Anything that has come in your way is only by grace. It's a gift, not a right. Therefore, recognize the source of your blessings and keep an attitude of thankfulness. Such an attitude keeps your heart soft and receptive to receive yet more from my hand that generously gives. There will never fail to be ups and downs in this new season. There shall also be challenges and opposition. However, remember that the same power that led you through the wilderness is the same power that brings you victory in battles. But you have weapons of the spiritual kind, not the physical, that decimate fortresses. Stand firm in faith, whereby nothing shall overpower you, since in having my will reached in your life, no force can stand against you. And this journey of faith is not a lonely one. You are part of a larger story, a member of a community of the faithful who walks that path beside you. Lean into, be empowered by, and contribute to that community. Your experiences, your insights, and your faith mean way too much for you to keep them to yourself, when they could be of so much use to those walking beside you when the path seems dark or disillusioning. When the promises look distant and the way forward seems to be unknown, think back on my history of faithfulness. So the sun rises afresh day after day. Even so are my promises. Your faith is not in vain. The words released over your life, the dreams embodied in your heart, these are not wild fancy, but glimpses of what is being embroidered into the cloth of your destiny. Dear child, if this message has stirred your spirit, let your response be known by hitting the like button. It is a simple way to reflect the love I've placed in your heart. Consider, dear one, through your life's journey, your way in many a wilderness, you have not known how to turn. In the day you did not know, there was present guidance to lead, provide, and protect. This journey with its turns was not without purpose. It was a refining process, a testing of faith and trust under adversity. Just think now, why this roundabout way? It was to reveal the heart, to humble, and to strengthen. These were the preparations for something greater, a promise of a land filled with abundance and peace. It was always a question of whether you'd be faithful in want and in plenty. Now, as you stand on the cusp of a new beginning, take a moment once more to lean into that embrace. Listen afresh as words of love and affirmation are spoken over you. Let them heal your soul and refresh it. Those things promised to you and your line are about to break forth, giving favor and success unto your deeds. This is a time to cast off the spirits of anxiety and fear, to trust in the steadfastness of divine faithfulness. The revelation given, the promises spoken, hold them fast, for they are the foundation of your bold faith. Everything that has come into your life, the words, the insights, has been a preparation, an infusion of your being with spiritual truth. Mourning is turned into joy. Lack is replaced by abundance. You're enclosed by my divine presence that lets you know that you're cared for. Nothing takes me by surprise. Look for the signs of this love arising through your life in witness that provision and healing are part of your divine inheritance. And maybe doubts have crept in that such blessings are too good to be true, especially after hard seasons. But remember, these plans for your good were laid down long before you even began to travel. Do not listen to the voice of discouragement. Everything good and perfect comes from above, yea, from my source of never-changing generosity and light. It is your divine right to live surrounded with blessings, to experience life's fullest as promised to you. For your life here is not meant to be one of sweating and toiling over the earth. Even though the challenges have come, they are making ways through which a revelation of the divine will be so glorious, empowering you to overcome anything. Your strength will be renewed, and purpose restored, in which you can live in the fullness of divine provision. Be assured that the intimacy enabled with your relationship to me is your source for strength and direction. Walk in obedience so that you would stay under my covering, for where you go, I go, providing for everything around you with all that shall bring you and your beloved ones through, from one detail to the biggest of things. Can't you dare believe that you are so much loved and valued? Yet it is true. You are called to rise up, leaving the past in the shadows and stepping into a future filled with divine grace and abundance. Taste and see the goodness that lies ahead. Join in the banquet that has been set before you and take hold of fullness in life. And more comes. This is the starting word spoken over you. So go on feeding on this spiritual nourishment, that renewing and nourishing daily. In the deepest levels of communication with the divine, you will find life, abundant life indeed. Your voice in prayer shall change your world, releasing divine intent around you and unlocking that possibility for both a miracle and a blessing. You have been heard, even when you whispered in despair, and it moved heaven. You are called to a life of prayerful authority, to decree and manifest divine will on earth. This, then, is your heritage as a child of God, empowered for any challenge there is as you go forth with divine backing. With the embracing of this calling, also expect more and more to meet the divine in new and deeper ways that make your life transforming. These encounters affirm your place and purpose, filling your life with meaning and direction. Take freely what is given you. Allow your heart to open to all the riches flowing from loving the divine, and do not strive. You are entering the treasure trove of promised fulfillment, a place of delight and purpose, divine companionship. This is your moment to experience the depth of divine love and reality, oaths spoken long ago. Let this assurance be the filling of hope and courage with which you journey on under the leadership of a love that never falters, into all that has been prepared for you, and know you are not alone. And the wisdom that goes before your footsteps is far above and beyond any understanding that is accorded to man. This way that you have taken, although full of wandering and obstacles, has all the same been a very deliberate course of action meant to bring you right to a place of maturity, resilience, and deep-seated faith. It is all a trip that has adequately prepared you for the abundance that now is beginning to unfold in your life. Your voice was whispering truth into the core of my being. It was the wilderness, the silence, and the solitude. Seeds of truth, ones planted in most fertile soil, are ready to burgeon anew with each vibrant display of life and vitality. The wilderness was never punishment. It was preparation, a sacred space where you were taught to listen, to trust, and to depend not on the seen, but on the unseen. Remember the lessons of dependence and trust, then, as you walk on. In a world that applauds self-reliance and independence, you have been called to another standard, one of surrender and reliance on my guidance. That does not make a person weak, it makes them unconquerable. When you believe in indubitable reality, you're able to face the storms of life with a peace that defies understanding. Now, think of the promises, prosperity, health, protection, favor. These are not just ideals, but very tangible reality that would manifest in your life as you walked in my ways. Your work, your relationships, your endeavors, each will be imbued with a grace to make possible the things that are quite impossible. You are stepping into a season where the work of your faithfulness has ripened and matured and is available for the reaping. This abundance season is not about you only. You're blessed to be a blessing. The abundance in your life is meant to overflow and touch the lives of those around you. Your story will be a witness to the faithfulness of God and therefore give others hope. It is in this abundance, therefore, that will be critical to keep a humble and grateful attitude. Anything that has come in your way is only by grace. It's a gift, not a right. Therefore, recognize the source of your blessings and keep an attitude of thankfulness. Such an attitude keeps your heart soft and receptive to receive yet more from my hand that generously gives. There will never fail to be ups and downs in this new season. There shall also be challenges and opposition. However, remember that the same power that led you through the wilderness is the same power that brings you victory in battles. But you have weapons of the spiritual kind, not the physical, that decimate fortresses. Stand firm in faith, whereby nothing shall overpower you, since in having my will reached in your life, no force can stand against you. And this journey of faith is not a lonely one. You are part of a larger story, a member of a community of the faithful who walks that path beside you. Lean into, be empowered by, and contribute to that community. Your experiences, your insights, and your faith mean way too much for you to keep them to yourself, when they could be of so much use to those walking beside you when the path seems dark or disillusioning. When the promises look distant and the way forward seems to be unknown, think back on my history of faithfulness. So the sun rises afresh day after day. Even so are my promises. Your faith is not in vain. The words released over your life, the dreams embodied in your heart. These are not wild fancy, but glimpses of what is being embroidered into the cloth of your destiny. Child, let my inspiration flow through you. Pass this message to someone in need of my comfort and strength. Every good and perfect gift flows from my open hand. I am joy, I am truth, righteousness, and justice, lighting up everything that I do. Only I reign supreme, glorious in holiness. Yet for love of you, I have stepped into this dark realm of sin and evil and death, solely to rescue and redeem mankind from the vicious hold of Satan, all to reconcile you and restore what was lost. Wayward child, now is the time. Open your spirit fully to these transforming revelations of who I am and who you are in me. Receive my outpouring upon your life for identity, purpose, and destiny. Believe my heart. See yourself as I see you, robed in my righteousness and my glory, chosen to walk according to my power in victory and liberty all of your days. Yes, you, the one wrung out in self-doubt, flattened on the asphalt of inadequacy all these years, I've come today to heal, to reverse that devastation in your soul. What I say to you, know it is supreme truth, far greater than the lies having tortured you. Side with me now, dear one, not with those demons of insecurity. Worship me in abandonment, continuing to gaze upon my face. Allow me to wipe away your tears with comfort reserved only for you. Dawn, my dear one, breaks another new day. You have walked a winding road, one that pours out heartache and disappointment from both hands. Sometimes the way has seemed dark with no end in view. When the heat of the refiner's fire distills your identity down to pure spirit, then and only then can my image shine through clearly, unobstructed. It is my joy to take something that is broken and to make it whole, to redeem the places of deepest wounding. Scars that brought shame now reflect the light of my healing, testifying of my mighty delivering power. You see, I do these masterpieces out of messy palettes, working diligently at restoring what's been broken and setting free those held captive. I get no pleasure from affliction, yet neither do I waste pain. My way of restoration may not be your expectation. Much of the time, I heal gradually, softly challenging the mindsets and revealing truth one step at a time. Because increased revelation requires increased responsibility, accountability. Trust the timing in my ways. It may seem slow and unsure. In uncertainty, cling to what you know to be fundamentally true about who I am, not what you perceive in the moment. Feelings will swing. Perception can distort your view. But my nature never does. It is consistent and unshakable. I am perfect love personified, unwaveringly in love, fiercely devoted to you. I am kindness and patience personified, never giving in to harsh words despite all the mistakes time and again made. Grace flows forever from my throne, at your disposal in an endless supply, able to transform the most scarred soul. These pillars of my nature undergird every action toward you. Let them be guardrails when lies threaten to push you off the path. My faithfulness, as exhibited throughout history, makes clear that what is currently happening doesn't surprise me. I will bring order and purpose in due time. Though seasons of drought will come, no living water still flows if you stay connected to the vine. From me, the source, my rivers of delight revive the parched soul. My word, Moses parted at divine command. When thorns of bitterness and unbelief threaten to choke your faith, speak my name over your soul, and unhindered waters will surge forth once more. Clarity will return, spiritual vision will sharpen and focus. For am I not a God who parts seas and brings floods on thirsty ground? Never doubt my ability to sustain and provide. The deceptions of this age pressure a soul search intense. Am I walking in truth? Have I turned from the way? Yet striving anxiety begets confusion, not peace. Peace. Your journey is meant to be one of joyful surrender unto mine plan, not nail-biting uncertainty. Be anxious for nothing, my child. But in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, make your request known to God. My perfect will shall unfold one step at a time as you yield day by day to my hand, guiding your path. Against my indwelling spirit of illumination and discernment abiding in you are the great lies and distortions rampant in this hour, powerless. You have everything needed for walking the path of righteousness, truth, justice, and love. The deceiver whispers, "Did God really mean for you to operate so powerfully in my name?" Beloved, if you abide in me and let my word flow through your inner being, then nothing will be impossible for you. Why is it, then, that you have not yet seen the fullness of what's possible through our union? In some matters, revelation unfolds bit by bit, so pride finds no fertile soil to take root. But now, consider this as well. Are you submitted to my refining fire that would purify motives, desires, and beliefs down to undiluted kingdom purpose? But take a closer look at the altar of your heart. Has clutter, idols, and agendas been cleared away so that I alone occupy the temple? Beloved, I long to fill you to overflowing with every spiritual blessing, but you must continually yield unhindered access to me. As I open your eyes to unseen forces fighting for your destiny, you may feel like retreating into the shadows when bold action is required of you. This is not a time to cower in fear or to act like a coward. Rather, it's a moment to be brave, full of courage and assurance. The kingdom is at hand for those willing to forsake their comforts and, with defiant faith, assault the strongholds of society. My truth subversively attacks all ideologies exalted above me. My love offends oppressive systems and challenges human control. Whoever walks as I walked will have to endure the persecution, for the darkness hates the light that exposes its works. But you need not be afraid of any earthly authority. I am the one who reverses the curses of the accusers by vindicating my righteous ones. Dear child, you have been created with divine purpose to manifest my kingdom in the earth boldly and powerfully. With signs and wonders, this shall be. Your uniqueness is as much a gift to the world as it is to you. Cherish this, don't hide your light. Messages of cheap grace breed complacency. I call you higher, to the summit of maturity, where abundant life awaits. And though the path requires endurance and sacrifice, infinite reward shall be reaped by those who have finished the race. Oh, wayward hearts, return home. Come out of hiding, you broken and abandoned, into the safe harbor of my perfect love. Do not fear rejection from me, much rather will I run to embrace you. I know your deepest pain and heartache, yet I speak messages of life, identity, and belonging over your circumstances. Receive this priceless truth for soothing balm to your battered soul. You are wanted, celebrated, and chosen in Christ. Crystalline streams cascade from my healing hands, washing away heart stains and purifying motives for selfless kingdom purpose. Painful seasons of loss and lack dissolve as vistas of abundance and liberty emerge under summer skies. Renewal and restoration, its song echoes over the barren wastelands, waking life dormant under the frost of winter. Rejoice and lift your voice in hope-filled harmony. The long night has rolled away into the first blush of dawn, announcing the promised day of glory manifest on earth. In the blackest hour of night, it is then that the deepest trust in the coming dawn must be exercised. Dear one, cleave unshakable to my heart when chaos and uncertainty seem to rage around you. My peace is not disturbed by storms that may rage upon this earthly plane. It is your birthright through our union. Come, weary one, overwhelmed with the rubble of broken dreams and failed expectations. Lay all disappointing outcomes at my feet, and in return receive new vision, purpose, and spiritual strategy for the battles ahead. Yes, my dear one, sorrow and tears are not foreign to me. Healing from wounds of betrayal and injustice sometimes takes lifetimes, dripping like the morning dew. Let accusations against you fade into forgetfulness, finding no substance in hearts protected by my spirit. Vindication, so longed for, shall be seen now partially, but find fullness only at the consummation of life, as heaven welcomes home my sons and daughters forever. But until then, flee to the strong tower of our bond together. I strengthen minds and bring renewal to those whose strength the world has snatched from them. I feast on spiritual sustenance in the face of soul-crushing oppression at the rivers of anointing and refreshment that never cease to flow from my throne. Taste divine provision set before you for nourishment in famine, and laugh in drought, a welcoming table. The bread and wine of my broken body, releasing resurrection power to thwart death's sting into oblivion forevermore. And so, come, explore the vast riches of our life together. There is always more to find, deeper connection to be enjoyed. Lay down the weights of discontent and the superficial pursuits that can never satisfy. Receive instead the garments of praise that lift the eyes of the soul from the mundane into the realms of limitless possibility with me. For this is only your beginning, not the consummation I intend for you. My precious child, I call you to join this circle of faith where my voice will strengthen and inspire you. Subscribe to receive the messages that will lift your spirit higher. My dear child, I entreat you today, look into yourself and hear me, so that my message may reach your heart. Life is sometimes very trying, shaking out from you all that remained from the once bright, burning faith in you. I hope that most of all, your faith will shine with love and passion, and never forget to cherish your spirit and zeal, and the will to live, dear gifts to you from me. It's now time to walk back into my light of hope and feed your soul on my promises and truth. Though you walk in rough times, you need not be afraid, for I am with you always. I'll lead you, help you over hurdles, protect what you dream of, and take you through. Life may be difficult, but remember that I want you to live a life filled with happiness, since the hardest moments have already stayed behind. I wish your life to have great victories and blessings, counting never to feel defeat. Remember the words you've heard because, as you get happier and blessed, there will be people who just might get envious and wish for your downfall. That's life sometimes. Let me tell you this, I uplift mine, though at times it may attract some negative vibe out there. They don't like the joy, the faith in those who I bless. Do not be afraid, for as long as you heed my advice, no one can really harm you. I am not demanding perfection. Of course, I know you are human and may make mistakes. But what I am craving from you is your heart and your concentration on my teachings. Your commitment matters to me. You turn to me in good times, and now reach out in tough times. This shall not end. Go forward and pray with your tears, because through your tears you sow many seeds. Whether the sun shines or the rain pours, do not stop, and go steadily forward. For it's at this point I will calm the storms and still the waves for you. I'll resolve your struggles and concerns, but what I desire is to see that you keep loving and seeking me constantly, giving me priority over everything in your life. And you shall find that this faith is a powerful weapon to drive away evil, to conquer your baseness, to endow you with spiritual and supernatural strength in the struggle with temptations, fears, and all kinds of trials. Before leaving your home, bow your head for a few seconds. Place your plans and all your matters and things under my will. Pray for your family. Say words of faith and peace. Rejoice, for I am your shepherd, and you shall not need anything. You're my daughters, my sons, to me, and you're my favorite beautiful little lambs. I shall take you to green pastures and lead you by the quiet waters. And in your homes, no yelling, no disorder. Those heartbreaking disputes will end. I will remove the vile people around your homes, the love thieves and the peace breakers. I shall root out all sin and error lurking in the corners that seek to corrupt your faith and happiness. I shall take away sorrow. You shall not see misery nor poverty at thy table. The time will come when you'll see abundance, like bread coming about at the right time, new opportunities for expansion and growing times. I will cleanse it of all filthy spirits and practices that will lay an insult on your personality and faith. You know I will always be there to hold your hand tight. So look for those things that I will do in your life, nice, clean, and beautiful things. Not going looking for company in the wrong corners or running back to people who lie down and never get any better. I am not only your lover, but also here to make you happy, so you don't have to seek any other validation or acceptance. I surely don't need anyone's permission to bless you, so you shouldn't ask if you should love and serve me. In me, you find a love that is pure, unbreakable, comforting, and healing. Remember, I am the only one who died for you and arose again to save you from your sins, so that salvation and eternal happiness with me is what will come of it. Now, tell me, my love, in having this eternal love. Today, summon up your strength. Stand tall and ready for victory. The fight may be tough and the journey hard, but I am here to hold you up. Never be afraid to fight and struggle in your dreams. When the world comes to stand in your way, when the enemy plots against you to bring you down, be firm as an immovable rock. Get rid of negative thoughts, of that feeling of fear paralyzing your way ahead. Let nothing or anyone kill the dreams within you. Do not give up on your plans, do not yield. When I made you dream at all, it was so that you should realize that I can do all things. Believe in me. I stand by your side, fighting on your behalf. That is always how it will be. Do your work with passion and persistence, strong and steady. Faith can do wonderful and amazing things beyond any expectations. Faith is crucial to achieving something that appears almost impossible, and it is enhanced jointly with obedience. It pleases me and brings me joy. Your faith. Although you have to be careful, there will be people who feel jealous of you and criticize you. Don't worry about those who say you are crazy and fanatical because of this way of living and believing my teachings. March in their face like a conqueror, and those who are your naysayers will eventually back off in confusion, and it is necessary to cast off anyone who seeks to draw you from the path of this journey. You are so near to blessings that are running over, it would be a real tragedy to give up now. I didn't call you to be defeated. With me, you're destined to be a conqueror. What I did was to sacrifice for you to come out a victor. There on that cross, you were on my mind. If you're hearing me, understand your hardships are not unseen. Behold, I am your God of all power, and I have marked you with my favor because of your faith and loyalty. Your life is my offering. Therefore consider that you will never be forsaken or left alone. Bring everything that you will do today before my presence with a contrite heart and thanksgiving, and wherever your feet will step, there it will be blessed. My presence and power shall be with you and your immediate family, there to deliver you from dangerous enemies, conflicts, or dangerous foes. What bothers you, I have already taken care of. Your prayer, which you have just made before me, I have answered. Do not give in to thoughts of defeat and fear. Be rejoicing and patient. You may find it difficult to await and yet be composed, but now cast your confidence upon your faith. Rest and lean upon me as a child trusts. Close those wearied eyes, the very same that have shed so many tears, and lay your head upon my shoulder, which catches every falling tear and hears every cry. Dear one, I love thee. I do not want you to go through so much pain. Do not worry anymore. Your spirit is being filled by me with the pure and living water from the stream of my unending river of love. I have prepared a blessing for you, and into your heart I shall pour this raining, cool blessing to revive your faith daily. Every day is a new chapter. Yesterday brings along both pain and tears, prayers and tests, but today brings tranquility, happiness and calm. Leave the pain behind. Live for today. Know that your future is taken care of by me. Do not worry. Things and situations are for me to mend. Do your part, believe, pray, and have faith. Do not sequester yourself because there are those who ridicule you. Do not stop living because there are difficulties to face. When you are frightened, speak out my name. The enemy of your peace wants to enslave you with invisible chains, making you believe that he is mightier than me. But no curse or sorcery works in your life. No lie or slander can disconnect you from my love. I have washed out with my precious blood your sins. I have rescued you from an abyss, and now I want to surround you with protection. I will have you walk through life unburdened and unregretful. No more depression, but with the superiority of my Holy Spirit infesting your mind, and a great indestructible joy filling your heart by its presence. No more tears, no more anguish, no more thoughts of illness, misery, or death. But let us arise so that you can have your victory and appropriate your blessing with faith. If this message has filled your heart with my love, my child, hit the like button as a reflection of the joy I've given you. Let others see your response. You said, "You know, I feel like I'm worth nothing." Now you've got to believe, come on, that I bless you because I love you. You won't be evaluated, condemned, and sentenced, for you have forgiveness, understanding, support, divine love. No one will ever defeat you through his actions, for I have established you. You will never be overcome by anyone, for I am protecting you. No one can curse you because I bless you. No one can cast you down because you have my Holy Spirit, lifting your spirit every morning, full of confidence, enthusiasm, and joy. If you trust completely in my love and affection, if you believe with all your heart that I will always be with you, if you remember these words that I am giving you today when times of despair come, then the painful moments shall cease. If you surrender everything that thou art, mind, soul, and heart, then the painful moments shall cease. When the assaults of the world make you fall flat on your face into the deepest pit of discouragement and confusion, hear me out. This is your Lord God, the maker of the universe, your own Father, guide, friend, and Lord of your life, extending a hand out to you in aid at the moment you need me. I require allegiance and faithfulness. Everyone has their weak moments, stumbles, and I understand. I know you do not wish to disappoint me. If you would turn back to me now, saying that you are truly sorry and willing to stand by my side, I will forgive you and give you a new start. Though a good man falls 7 times, my mercy is going to lift him up every time, way beyond count. My mercy toward you is unending because I believe that when I lavish love on you, you won't play games with me. Don't be a double life living person, using my name in vain, taking advantage of many, looking, perhaps, right on the outside, but far from me in your heart. Beware and avoid these traps. Remember, my love, mercy, and forgiveness are abundant for those who sincerely embrace my teachings. Yet remember, I am also just and powerful. I look out for my loved ones and won't let them be misled by deception. So today, I'm speaking straight to your heart. Listen closely and focus on my words. I wish for your true freedom and healing. Come to me each morning, hear what I have to say. Pray, then trust your life and family to me, believing in the great future I've planned for you. Ignore anyone who says your future is doomed, that your past mistakes define you, or that failure is your only end. They're wrong. Don't listen to them. Listen, I'm telling you, you are mine, and with you I will always be. I have seen your repentant heart, your good and sincere intentions to continue on my way. Take courage and grow, and that you will not return to the past nor associate again with the wicked. You will detach from naysayers and negative people, and you will start to find good people who pull you forward and upward. I want you to get to know me in a new and personal way, so that you can see that my love for you is far greater than the story you have heard. I am not upset with you. I want you to change for your sake. I shall give you the strength to control your nature and to make your emotions such that nothing of the world shall ruffle them anymore. I will make you such a person, so much so that many would not know you anymore. Joy will beam from your countenance, and you will not be afraid anymore. Your strides will be purposeful, and your words full of kindness. I'll give you faith such that it can't be shaken. When you awake in the morning, I will remind you of my promises. You will feel my voice speaking with you, guiding you in the right way, making your path easy and your enemies hidden. I will protect you from liars and schemers, from those who want to deceive and imitate you. I will keep them so that they don't have a chance to blaspheme against you. You will be safe in the night. You must be at peace, healthy, and strong. In return, I ask for your trust, heart, and your commitment. I need you to give yourself to me without holdbacks. I'm not coming to take you away from your dreams or have you give up your goals. Just want you to put me first before you start all your plans. Trust your journey with me, and you will see how I will be blessing every step that you take. For I have already given you so many blessings, and I shall keep blessing you. Come, listen to my word, that you may comprehend the truth. My love for you is indestructible, eternal, unwavering, faithful, and genuine. It is yours, and none can take it from you. Let what I say to you now blend with your own thoughts, to bring you quiet peace. Take it upon your own lips now to say, My Lord, I love you. Into your hands I commit my life and fidelity, and I shall love you with my whole heart unto the ages of ages. You amaze me. I told you to be strong, yet you pushed yourself forward and decided to fight with all your might. You've gone beyond my expectations, showing yourself to be loyal and faithful. Now, every seed I put inside you has germinated and produced beautiful fruits. Newer and better times now approach. You are soaring higher than your wishes and dreams, unstoppable until you have conquered that land where blessings and happiness overflow. You see influential things in such a way that sometimes make you feel uneasy. The very point is, especially when showing jealousy towards you and rejection from others. While even the people who say that they care for you cross limits with you because, instead of seeing your value, they are always looking to downgrade you. It hurts. It's breaking your spirit. But now, hearing my decree, choose to hold the same conviction and strength that you brought forth in hard times, and adopt a mindset of victory. Do not allow any person to weaken your resolve to do good. Do not give them any kind of powers to influence your feelings. Put your trust in my word and let my promises guide you. For you are mine. I shall enfold you in my love and defend you against all that might rise to oppose you. I'm at the forefront that stealthily disrupts your peace of mind and mocks your faith. So let go of the negative thoughts hitting you when surrounded by trouble, when conflicts pile up, when tired, and when decisions press down on you. Come, lie down, and rest with me. In my presence, you will find comfort, a place of hope. Never mind how big the problems may seem. They are not going to weigh you down because my love shields you. You know this. I did not cause your hardships, so I promise that right from where you are, I shall deliver you with my strong hand. I never meant for you to be overwhelmed. I will take away from you heavy burdens. In darkness and loneliness, it is not my desire that you tarry. Your tomorrow is all right, and your enemies plan to bring down your blessings. But your choice in this war is to defeat them. Your faith is a sword that conquers barriers on your way. You will fail indeed if you give in to those evil thoughts and feelings, incited by my opponents against you, yet you will win for sure. If through your life and in your heart, you allow my Holy Spirit to have full sway, I have done my part. I have secured for you salvation and fixed it into a legacy of victory and blessings for you. Now the rest is for you to be strong, same as you had been doing. I'm here to tell you, according to time, that you are nearer to that spiritual height where miracles become part of your daily experience. Don't you step back, you've just come so far. Don't waste tears you've cried and the effort put in till now. Look at the prize ahead of you. Your faith and determination are strong. Be unbreakable. Push forward and be brave. While many people give up and regret their lot, for you, it is different. You are assured of a different, brighter path. My Spirit surrounds you and fills your home. The heavens will open and pour out blessings and gifts unasked, giving joy to your household. Those who have drifted off will come around, imploring for forgiveness. The time of healing and unity is so close now. Do not fear, I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for I am your God. I will give you strength, assist you, and support you with my victorious hand. Dear one, spread the hope I've given you. Share this message with someone who longs for a touch of my love and grace. I have blessed you in heavenly places so that my glory may reach your family, grace your friends, relatives, and neighbors. You will be a healing instrument for many whom you know, but it all starts here. So, I want you to come every morning to listen. Remember all the wonders that I have already done through you, and how this word had become a reality in those hopeless situations that weigh on you so heavily with their impossibility. Till now, I've helped you. Don't take a step backward. Don't lose what you have gained. Henceforth, you're going to be so blessed, but I would see you each morning in an attitude of thanks, with the warmth of welcome of this truth. My blessing be upon you, my love enfold you, keeps you in peace, and holds you close. Feel my deep love for you, so profound that right now I'm showing it to you. I listened to you, even when your words were just thoughts in your mind. You had strong feelings of despair, and you lifted them up to me in your prayers. I've taken your concerns into my hands. I've experienced it. Every single of your words reaches me. I hear it all. And even when you felt like your prayers didn't get past your room, I'm here to tell you I'm real. I have heard you. I will respond to your requests, and that issue we both know about will be settled, turning out in your favor. Trust that it's already taken care of. I want you to come to me once again today with all your confidence. I know you spoke with me yesterday, but life goes on, and you and I are still good friends. Never waste any chance you get to express your emotions to me. Don't you say that everything is all right with you, that you don't need me any longer, or that all your dreams came true and there's nothing left to dream about. Don't abandon me in times of mirth. Life has many twists and turns, and I want your faith to be robust for that future day when you might need me. I know with certainty that you still love me, and even when you are very happy, your heart is still yearning for me. You will never be truly happy once you decide to ignore me and not walk with me. Your spirit will grow cold in the loneness, and a great void will open in your soul. That's the reason why I bother you so much each day, each minute, each time I come to knock on the door of your heart. I will bother you until you become aware that no matter how much you long to go away, I will keep looking for you. My hand won't let you go, and whatever takes place, I will continue loving you for eternity. These words which I speak to you today with love are a great warning for you in love. Let us continue, you and I, in relationship. Follow me, seek me, keep praying, and watch how you quiet yourself and are no longer concerned about things. I will rid you of anxiety if you would just let me. Just relax your troubles and thoughts a little bit, and open up your heart as you read these words. I am right here beside you. When all those who claim to love leave you, I stand by you in the midst of the hostility of those who do not like you, and whenever you feel lonely. I love you, and I am here to protect you. I am your Father, your God, your friend. Perhaps it's hard for you to comprehend how you could be loved so rightly, more so than you have ever thought up, more so than you have ever considered possible, as much as you have ever felt in all your life. You may be punishing yourself in your mistakes. You feel inadequate to deserve this kind of love. Do not punish yourself. Do not belittle yourself. It only brings sorrow and hopelessness. I will remove the spiritual blinders that prevent you from seeing me. By my grace, I will give a heart that is turned toward me so you can believe in me. Then come unto me, most of all, when you are weary and heavy laden. In me find the peace you desire, and with me find the rest you need. Your day is too heavy for you. You are not to wake up mournful and downcast. My death and resurrection are the gift of love for you to live your life with divine happiness. I break today those chains which were holding your growth, those bonds which did not allow you to go on to the future of blessing I give you, are broken. Do not walk back to seek the opinion of those who imprisoned you. The choice of loving and following me is yours. There is a part of me that is concerned about your peace and happiness, yet all your enemies wish for is to make you fall. So be strong, be bold, and step forth in the new life I offer you. Your blessing is on the way. Very soon you will see it. Believe what I am saying and accept it in faith and joy. Don't look at past errors. Don't let them entrap you. Look at your future. I plead with you. Do not look back. When you are fagged out and not equal to it, just remember that I am your loving Father. Turn to me, and I will help you over your difficulties. My child, you have such a compassionate heart, such a fine nature, and such a sensitive, faithful spirit. Even though you have had to face so many ordeals, you remain humble and grateful, and always willing to help. I know time has worn you down, and the struggle has probably been getting harder with every passing moment. But your faith in me keeps you going, and that makes me really happy. I've learned by now that you don't get quiet when you're overwhelmed. I love you just as you are. I accept you just as you are. That then, at some point in life, when you feel low and believe that all your efforts have not been appreciated or recognized, remember, I see your heart. I am a part of what you are going through. All the more, this is the time for you to open up to me and tell me about the pain and disappointment you carry in your heart. I know you are not complaining. You need to talk to someone, and who better to talk to than me, who understands and loves you so much. All the ones you love are caught in their worlds. They don't give you the time you want. They themselves are lost in the world. They too look for a way out. Don't expect of them that which they cannot give to you. I'm the only one in this creation who can truly love you. Come, I'm listening. If you show yourself to me just as you are, I will not turn away in rejection. I'll not be angry if you tell me your truth. You never ask for anything in return, but you are human. And that little heart of yours is made to be loved and filled with holy affection. But whatever love and attention there might be from people, it will never fill you. You are longing for something more. You are hungry for God, that is your spirit, and your soul wants to be loved and embraced by your Heavenly Father. And here I am again, holding you in my constant love, my beloved child. I love you so. You need to be still. Your heart needs to rest. It's filled with compassion and seeks to love deeply. But I do not want your weariness and weakness to give the enemy an opportunity to bother you. You are my child. And today I am anointing you with supernatural strength. I am erasing from your heart every sensation of loneliness. I cover you with my divine, eternal love, so you will never again be lonely. Your faithfulness and thankful heart please me immensely. Now, do you love me, my dear child? Ask of me again. Please, for the sound of your voice is thrilling. In love, I am enamored with it. I miss it when you say, Father, when you say, I love you. You remember? You haven't forgotten that terrible place I saved you from. You have retained your courage, your will to believe, to press on, to progress. I caught you just before you fell into the abyss and stretched out my hand to change your heart. You are not the same anymore. It's through my love, my faithfulness, that you have overcome. Every victory, every deliverance from peril, wasn't by your might. I want you to recognize it, believe it, understand it, and accept it. Your life misses the sparkle of wonderful happiness, which you can find only in my presence. Child of mine, I invite you to be part of this family where my words will fill your heart with peace. Subscribe, and let my messages guide you toward a life of joy and grace. Today, in your thankfulness and humbleness lies your key toward immensity of blessings. So you do not turn your back and be as before when the adversary took advantage of your weakness and failure stared you squarely in the face. I was with you then. I know you remember. Today, I see your deep gratitude. I see you acknowledge your dependence on me, your longing to be near me, your desire to serve me because you realize that everything I do for you is in your best interest, that it is my desire to bless you. Return to me upon the road of your liberty, the one that led you from destruction. Take hold of my hand. Recall when I rescued you from danger and destruction, wrapped in my care, clad in my love, with my hand in yours. You won't face harm. So remember what I've told you. I miss your voice while you pray softly and talk to me. The passionate tone of your voice is an affection in your prayers. This warms the cockles of my heart to know that I am most important to you. I am overjoyed, for I see you turning your back on disobedience, arrogance, and spiritual apathy, and that the divine supernatural warmth is growing in you. Be filled with my presence. Confront your challenges for today. Expect many wonders. Tell me you believe in and deeply love me. When sadness overshadows you, call out to me. When fear overshadows your faith, shout my name. Talk to me. Share with me your deepest thoughts. Say, Jesus, I trust in you. I will come right away and pacify your heart. I will empower you with my spirit, so that you can feel stronger and be assured of my love, knowing your life and your family are safely cradled in my hands. Every time you feel you're going through what you can't tell another, when doubts obscure your mind and you look for the answer which no one else can provide, ask me. Break away, come here into my arms and listen to me. Listen to my words as you let me take your hand and lead you up to the pool of limpid water. For the shining light of my glance, gazing into your soul, touches the dark depths of your heart. So much there is hidden that you would like someone to share with. Yet in no one else can you trust. Tell me of it, I understand you. Drop in one great secret after another, and together we will cast them into the deeps of the sea, and we shall remember them no more. And when the time comes, if you grow weary of fighting, remain here where you are. Rest in my arms. I will fight for you. I want your relationship with me to develop so that you can know me more each day, and have so much assurance of me that every morning when you get up, you know positively that lots of assurance of me surround you and accompany you everywhere in life. I want to help you free yourself of your mind with those thoughts and memories that are still hurting you from family and friends who doubted your abilities, who told you that you're not enough, that you would never make it, that you have to fail and live in misery, that you're always going to be surrounded by depression and illness. Feel my hands on your head. Feel my power coming in, my voice taking over the uproar in you, commanding it to succumb, to stop for good. I'm healing you. Accept and feel it. Your mind is being cleansed. It's being freed from thoughts of defeat and hopelessness. You needn't take torment from worry and fear anymore. You shall not be chained by doubt and tension anymore. I will restore to you your happiness, your confidence, your excitement for life, and your love for family. Hold on to me and to my holy word. I will make known to you my power and my love. For now, cease your work and take time out with me. Come and take comfort in my arms. I love you. Your mourning ends today. It shall not last forever. I will fill your being with peace, your heart with joy. I shall answer your prayers, giving you far more than you had ever expected. You will see how those things that stood in your way will actually turn out to be for your good, how those who rejected you and were against you will, in fact, witness my love for you and change their position. I will fill your house with my presence. Then will your family really know how strong I am, and they will truly marvel as they witness the many glorious wonders that I, because I love you, will work on your behalf, for they have seen your zeal and the realness of your believing, have heard your fervent cry in your seeking after me, and have seen how you have followed the direction of my spirit in the midst of the confusion of, But what you never have done is throwing your faith away or your will to swear by it. You have kept me in a very special place in your life and in your house. You have been teaching your family that they must find me through that faith and perseverance. You're about to overcome all those wrong things that have made you retreat. Once in fear, you believe, though, in my love and infinite grace. You accepted forgiveness and clung to the promises. That's why I am removing all the hindrances, all of your enemies, sickness, and evil from you. And from today, I shall rain unrestrained benedictions on you. Listen to my voice speaking to your heart. Let me make you realize that I am the one who surrounds you, that you may take notice and understand that you are surrounded by my love. Take courage for your deep insight with such bravery, and I urge you to stand firm in faith, dismissing feelings of discouragement and doubt, and convinced that you can see the blessings I have set out in store for you. I know that you are weary of always hearing the bad news and feeling the hurt from the problem in your family, finances, and emotions. To all these things go, I have the answer within my grasp, for I can free you from the burdens that weigh you down and cause you pain. Perhaps you would think that the hard times through which you are coming are punishment for your errors and wrong choices since I have backed off, but no such thing. I know you inside and out, and there's nothing you can do that can separate you from me. I have examined your situation. I know what concerns you, and I also know that hard times land. I know everything about your life, the extent of your pain, and how deep your tears are. But I've always been right there with you, not saying much for you to hear me or follow my guidance. I never did leave you behind. I am here with you. Don't lose hope. You can stop your pain now, my child. I won't leave you. I just want to assure you that you will always know of my love through the words of what the people that I will bring into your life will speak. Let them talk about me. I want you to believe and be convinced today that I will always be with you. My love will never leave you because it is bigger than what you can see. Remember that I am your creator. I am your creator. I have been with you since before time began. I know each of your dreams, desires, and objectives. I don't blame you or judge you for anything that happened. My greatest wish is for you to be yourself once again, to heal your soul and take control of your life for the better. In me, find the blessings and success. The fulfillment of all your dreams and goals is the only thing I've ever wanted and will always want for you. Thus, do not any longer be confused. Never say that I am far from you, just because you do not see me or feel my presence. I shall always be with you, eager to help and bless you to achieve everything you want to do. But for the blessings to become visible, you need to remove all sorts of negative thinking. Do away with doubt. Turn from sin. They only bring anxiety and fear into the heart. Do not let the voice of the adversary be in control of your life. Confide in malicious words no more. Make your worries at the altar. Surrender your life and cry for it in prayer. Place all burdens and anxieties in my hands. Believe in me, and automatically, I will direct another course in the course of your life, whereby destiny shall be of success, not failure, because you, in me, shall have gained the realization of your very existence. Remember me, who is your God and Father, who rewards for obedience and boldness of being. I bless you so that you will not lack the great positives that I have been planning to befall you, but you recognize that I have selected you to be favored upon. I will pour over you bountifully all the blessings I have prepared in heaven until your cup overflows. Whatever you have dreamed of, whatever you have asked from me, I intend to give unto you. You know there will be absolutely nothing that can thwart the blessing in your life, because all that I do purposefully. I leave nothing to chance. The messes and the hell you had to go through were all part of the mixture necessary to fashion your faith into a fine finished product, pure as refined gold. So, dearest child, it is time you faced your fears. Allow yourself a moment to return from your wars, close your eyes, and stretch out toward me. I'm always here, ready to listen and to your needs. Remember, I will always be with you. Do not be discouraged, for I am your God, who gives you strength holding you up with my righteous right hand. Turn cautiously, however, from the traps of your enemy. He will make you believe that there is nothing reserved for you, but he wants you through a look of confusion, easily making you feel that in life there is no distinct purpose, no dreaming, no aiming high. If only he could remove from you the blessings and all the goods I have prepared for you. Be not afraid, for in me remaining, you shall demand whatever you desire, and you shall obtain it. Remember that faith is the best act in life's adversities. So, my son and daughter, take my hand, and in whatever you want to achieve, you shall. The impossible shall be possible to you. For do not forget that the good are endowed with abundant blessings. Look for me in prayer unceasingly. If this message has filled your heart with my love, my child, hit the like button as a reflection of the joy I've given you. Let others see your response. Cease not to speak unto me in the morning, at the day, and in the evening. Importune me at all times, and with all thy heart. Keep my word, deed, and I will make a rich blessing over thee, for I bless those who bless with me. Keep on going without stumbling, my sons. Go forth, my daughters, and be sure that you and your household will lack nothing. Yes, truly, I have been sent to bless you with abundance. You are formed uniquely, and you are a precious jewel in my kingdom. My beloved children, you have been in my heart since the beginning of time. You were created for a reason, God intended, from the onset. It is my intent to remind you, with the voices of the prophets and through the lives of my faithful, that you are never alone. I am with you every step of your life, whether you are jubilant or in a crisis. I am beside you always. My love for you never changes, and the power I have placed within you is unlimited. So when the storms of life come, when the waves seem too much or when mountains are ahead, and the way seems too much, just let your eyes be raised up. There you will find the strength you need, and I will be with you all the way. Let him not be afraid of his loneliness, for I am his hiding place and his protector and defender. My child, you are a spiritual warrior. Daughter, you are capable to stand against any problem and adversity. Do not deviate with discouragement or fear by the enemy's voice, for deep within you resides the power of my Holy Spirit. Let it fire burn in your heart, and let it wisdom guide you with every decision. Remember, greatness is not found in earthly success, but in lives of those on which you leave a mark. Arise to be a brave son, a courageous daughter. Your voice can touch hearts. Through you, love will be able to heal deep wounds. But let mediocrity and ease not blind your eyes. You were designed for so much more, to lead an extraordinary life of purpose that makes a difference, that you quote big and go after it, with a grip on faith. For each step you take, I am there to assure you, for my plans are faultless, because I am the one who plans your walking, and there is nothing that will fail in your life. My child, but what you really have to grasp is the principle of thankfulness. Gratitude can turn into a mighty weapon on your spiritual path. Be thankful for every breath that you may take, each dawn that you might see, and every opportunity that comes your way. Sometimes hard, however, always find reason to be thankful. Through thanksgiving, you will find peace beyond understanding. Know that I'm the God who can make the impossible possible. That which seems away from you is achievable if only you trust me wholly. Trust in the power of transformation with fearless pursuit of the dream that I have impressed upon your heart. Never be deterred by difficulties. In them lie many valuable lessons and growth that strengthen the soul. Remember, love is at the root of it all. Love without bounds, without conditions, and with no expectations in return. Let your heart always be full of kindness, forgiveness, and grace. Love your neighbor as yourself and offer a hand to those who have fallen. In love you shall experience true happiness and fullness of myself within your life. My child, take all your cares and burdens and commit them into my loving hands. Do not take up the weight of your fears and anxieties on your shoulders. Trust that I am always caring for you, and my plans toward you are of welfare, prosperity, and hope. Rise up each morning, thankful in your heart with the assurance that you are entirely enfolded in my sublime and unconditional love. Let me be your hiding place in the tempest and your light in the darkness. Trust in me, my beloved, and let my peace reign throughout your being. Beloved, today I bless abundantly every area of your life. May your dreams be fulfilled, your desires met, and your talents deployed for my glory. Fear nothing, least of all the world and the prince of this world. Walk always in audacity and courage, knowing always that you carry at all times the power of my Holy Spirit within your being. There should never be any lack of humility to acknowledge that, without me, you can make nothing and accomplish nothing. May your achievements and successes always be dedicated to my name with actions of gratitude, simplicity, modesty, and prudence, so that the reflection of my love and grace will shine through you for the world to see. Stay near to me, and I will stay near to you. Never will I leave you, never will I let you down. Always remember that in your times of loneliness, my comfort is there, my guidance in times of uncertainty, and in times of happiness, my sharing your joy. In every nook and cranny of your life, you will find me ever present and my love forever sure. My love for you is so deep that you couldn't even fathom. It will be eternal, unconditional, and limitless. Rest in my love, find peace in it, and go through each day aware of how cherished you are. Relocate these words close to your heart. Let them be a constant within you, guiding you, encouraging you toward a life full of faith, purpose, and love. I cherish you, and today embrace you within my arms and bid your face toward the future, that in one short year, you may emerge with health and prosperity and happiness. It may be a period of immense change which lies just ahead. I will bring peace to your heart with my soothing words, and nothing shall interfere with my functioning for you during these days. See, I am telling you there are great and wonderful things in store for you because I chose you before the foundation of the world. I knitted you in the mother's womb and said, "You are my son and daughter, in whom I am well pleased." So don't give up. Keep pressing, give it your best shot, for I will bring out in you that will to live and that enthusiasm to fight. Your mind will change. You will feel renovated and strong. Every feeling of defeat shall be consumed by my power. In my name, you will rise high, feeling victorious and blessed. Your life shall be a resplendent example of my might and grandeur. You will be to many as a light that shines in darkness. They will come to you because they see my love and power shining in your life. You will be a tree by the water, fruitful and evergreen. I will restore to you all that which has been lost. That which has slipped through your fingers shall return back to you. Then your life and your family's life will dramatically change as I shower you with blessings in a constant flow of being completely satisfied in the heart. So, my children, today I am here to say it's time to rise. Rise and leave behind all your fears and falsehoods that weigh you down. Hear me now, and let my truth set you free from every lie of the enemy. His lies have only left you stagnated in this life, filling you with fears and insecurities to the point of wanting to give up everything you had fought for. But now the time has come to stand up and take my hand. With me by your side, you will be able to dream and think big again. It will take away your fears, and you will do all that you have been ordained to do. Now take my hand. I guarantee you whatever lies ahead will never be the same again. There is, therefore, no need to be apprehensive. Come closer to me. Just know that I will always be close to you, to look after all that has been planned for your life. I'll take you to where you need to be, where you'll come alive to the place that's mine, and my love flows free, and my grace is more than enough. Trust me now, just trust me, and believe in what I say to you today. Then I will guide your steps. I will bring you to fertile, tender green pastures, and I will direct you to the opened door of blessing. Be watchful and keep your eyes wide open, so when this opportunity door slides open, you are prepared and not caught by surprise. So grab a hold of the good and chances that will pass your way. By taking hold of them, all your dreams, aims, and plans shall come to pass. Therefore, trust in me, believe what I say, and hold fast to my promises. Do not get discouraged or disheartened. Do not throw in the towel because you have not seen instant outcomes. Hold my hand and keep on trusting. I am with you all day and all through the night. Even in the calm, I will be working, bathing you in my blessing. I am not a God who fails, nor do I come too early or too late. I intervene at just the right time, many times when least expected. Hold me to this and trust me in seeing my promises kept with you. Do not listen to the lies of the evil one, saying, "You are not capable, unable to succeed." Resist him, he will run from you. Overcome. All your trust place but in me. Place of this earth have no hope in things. Do not forget that all which the world has to offer is temporal and fleeting. But that which I have to offer you is eternal and true. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away, and he that doeth the will of God abideth forever. Dear child, your super thanks is a vital part of our mission to spread God's message of love and wisdom. Click the super thanks button to stand with me in guiding others toward the light. May endless blessings flow back to you. So, my child, when hard times and tribulations come your way, do not turn your back on them, rather, face them. Do not be afraid of problems and failure when they come knocking at your door. Lift your head with faith and hope, but do not see them as problems. See them as a challenge that is going to help you emerge stronger and bolder. Remember that I have been making you in my image and likeness. I have created you, my son, my daughter. I have given you the power to overcome every work of evil. Fear not what may happen. Just trust and let me do my will in your life. I will give you strength, courage, and the knowledge that you need for everything to turn well in this life. Just keep in mind that with me, I will keep guiding you along paths of peace, grace, and blessing, so everything you undertake may abound. Only yield your heart unto mine and seize my promises. I'm assuring you, great things shall come into your life. Love shall chase you. Abundance and prosperity shall be upon you everywhere you go. For no harm comes near those who trust in me. I see what you've been struggling with. Now reach out and rest in me. Never feel that you have to be alone in the storm. I am always by your side, providing the peace needed. That struggle is building character. I know it is hard for you. So I am here to talk to your heart and soul and tell you not to fight the process you are going through. Give your worries to me because I am looking to everything. Hold my hand and find comfort from my presence. Do not be anxious because I am at the helm of things. What's the future like? Well, I do. I truly love you and recognize your apprehensions about the things that make life hard for you. Doubt will often sweep in like a bird of prey to shake your faith and draw you away from me, your Creator. Yes, I am your God, and I do love you. You may not understand today the reason for the storm, but tomorrow, out of today's pain, victory will be birthed. Seek me with the morning light. Yes, I know you are a meek and penitent soul who desires that this suffering would end, but you must persist in prayer. Victory is already yours. Cast your burden upon me, pour out your deepest emotions, trust me, and remember, rest in me. Nothing is too big of a challenge or too much turmoil for me to be able to handle. I raise the fallen and am here to comfort you in troubled times. Now I bring peace to you. Receive it, even though the world at large may fall apart about you. Let your heart be still because I am with you. You will begin to realize that I have never left your side, that I am working in your life, acknowledging your determination, your unbreakable spirit. When misguided voices are all around you, don't be afraid to reach out for comfort in me. Do not hesitate. I am here to reassure you that every time you have prayed, I have heard your voice. I know your moments, sadness and joy, and I know your faithfulness toward me. Your voice in calling me, I have heard, and therefore will I speak to your soul. Surely I know your thoughts. Surely what troubles you. Surely I have what you need, all the answers to your questions. The solution will reach your hands. You shall not weep anymore, since all the conditions that troubled you will exit your life. I want to change the challenges that bar you into blessings, and your weeping into joy. I am glad you pursue me every day. You passed through deserts, and I have been there with you. I have brought you out of so many afflictions, and that is what I will do now. Today, I have come to give a solution for every burden. Your doubt shall be clarified if you quiet down to hear my whispers. I did tell you, as before, that I would be speaking to your inner self, so I want you to keep believing in my loving heart. I am in control of everything around you. There is no need to fear anything. Keep on praying with determination. I shall never allow anyone to bring you down or harm you. Keep believing what I say and walk confidently in life, always watching my presence. Hold on to my promises. Keep them near to your heart. Each time you call out for me, I shall respond. Do not stop. Move on toward the goal. I am here, waiting with my arms wide open. Now, remember, I said, persevere in prayer. Although the change isn't anything you can see right now, keep praying. Do not let doubts win. The enemy wants you to quit, afraid and faithless, to drift away from me. But what I want to tell you today is that yes, I hear your prayers. I always am working something out in your life. This pain and sorrow shall pass, and peace will find shelter within your heart. You are just to me, and I ensure that no one who is justified is deprived of my blessings. Take my hand, because then I promise you nothing is ever going to be like before. So do not fear, but come close to me. Rest assured of my presence with you at all times, so that every proceeding goes on appropriately, in accordance with the scheme that I craft for your life. I will take you by your hand and lead you to where you will do well, where my love abounds and my grace is more than sufficient. All I ask is that you trust in me and credit to what I speak to you in today's very words. I will lead your path. I will take you to the lush, quiet places. I will direct you where the blessings can be found, and you watch for the open door so that, when it comes, you're not sleeping, but you are ready. And in such possibilities, you will see the actualization of your dreams, aspirations, and schemes. Therefore, believe in me. Hang on to my words and my promises. Do not lose heart, neither give up hope nor quits a race if the things are not turning at once as per your expectations. Keep holding my hand, keep believing, for I am always there, day and night, with each one of you. Even when I am silent, I will be doing something, showering you with blessings. Remember, I never come up short. I am never late or early for anything. I am on time, exactly when I should be, sometimes when least expected. Trust that I will do what I have promised to you. Do not give in to the lie of the one who tells you that you will be unsuccessful. Rise up against him, and he will flee. Place your full trust in me, not in worldly offerings. Remember that what the world provides is fleeting, but what I give is everlasting and true. Heaven and earth will pass away. The world and its desires will end, but my word and those who do my will shall remain forever. So, my child, when the struggles and trials come, do not attempt to avoid them. Meet them eye to eye. When you are bothered by these problems and failure, do not shy away. Lift your head with faith and hope. Do not see a problem as a problem, but a challenge to make you strong and bold. Never forget that I created you in my image, my likeness. I created you, my son, my daughter. I gave you the power to overcome every work of evil. Fear not whatever is to be. Just trust and let me do my will in your life. I will strengthen you and empower you with courage and knowledge for everything to work well out in this life. Rest assured that if you walk by my side, I will lead you by peaceful paths full of grace and blessings, and all your undertakings will be fruitful. Just open your heart to my guidance and hold on to my promises. Wonderful things will find a way into your life, someday, somehow. Expect love, wealth, and success to follow you. No harm will befall you because you've put your trust in me. I am with you. I know all the difficulties you are experiencing, So come to me and find rest. Never feel that you are going through tough times all by yourself. Literally, I am right there beside you, offering peace. This struggle you are going through is for character building. I know it can be tough, which is why I am here to provide reassurance to your heart and soul, saying not to fight the process of growth and development. Give your worries, angsts, to me. I'm taking care of this. Hold my hand and be reassured by my presence. Do not worry or be afraid, for I've got everything under control. You won't see the days ahead, but I do. And I know what's waiting. Precious, I love you, and know why you question the trials. Doubt is an opportunist, as birds of prey, ceaselessly seeking prey, undermining your faith, and just sort of distancing you away from your Creator. I am your God, and I am still in love with you. Beloved child, if this message has reached deep within you, press that like button as a sign of your trust in my love. Let it be a small act of faith. I know that right now you can't understand, but what you feel is pain today shall mold out to be your victory tomorrow. Look after me at the breaking of the day. I see with my eyes the humbled heart that is repentant and wants everything to pass, and you still have to cling to prayer. And finally, victory shall be granted unto you. With me you lean, all your concerns you share. On faith in me you bet, and let me run. And in me you find your rest. I am more powerful than any problem or storm you may be going through. I extend a helping hand to the fallen and encourage those in the low spirit to get up. At this moment, right now, I am giving you peace that you may accept it, even when everything around you is falling into shambles. Do not worry, I am with you. You will see that I am there, active in your life always, because I have watched how you never gave up, even in the midst of misguided voices. You can run to me for comfort without any doubt. I am here to reassure you that I heard every prayer uttered from your lips. I am aware of your sad moments, happy moments, and your loyalty towards me. I've heard your cry, and that is why I will speak to your heart. I know what you think and feel. I have the solution for your questions. Deliverance is coming to you, and you will not need to cry anymore because all that troubled you will vanish from your life. I will turn your struggles into blessings, your sadness into laughter. I am glad that you seek my face daily. You have gone through so many difficult travels, and I was with you throughout all the way. I have delivered you from so much trouble and will again. Today, answer all that troubles you. I am here. Your confusion will end. You just need to be still and listen to me. As I've said, I will address your inner self. So, just trust my loving. Absolutely believe that I have complete control over everything about you. And you have absolutely nothing to fear. Persist in prayer. I will not permit anyone or anything to threaten your fundamental integrity or to hurt you. Persist in faith in what I'm telling you, and always walk with boldness, your eyes focused on my face. Take my word and cherish it in your heart. Whenever you feel the urge to contact me, just do it. Never give up. Keep moving on towards your goals. I'll be here waiting to embrace you with open arms. I have commanded you to keep praying relentlessly, and for sure, nothing seems to appear. Keep praying. Do not get displaced by negative thoughts. The enemy wants you to feel hopeless, frightened, and faithless, only to wander away from me. I am here to make you realize that I listen to your prayers. Always, without fail, am I working in your life. This hard time will eventually go away, and peace will rest in your heart because you are upright in my presence, and I don't let the upright not be blessed. I am your God, and I chose you even before you were born. Many times these challenges are meant to make you look to me, and I make your faith solid. You will clearly begin to see that I am giving solutions to every problem. Just as I still the fury of nature, I will calm more your personal tempests. Do not think that I am not there. As I have told you, I am safely holding your life in my hands. I am love, peace, justice, and kind, and I am responding to what you are in need of. All will be well. You will smile again, and peace will come to rest on you and on your dear ones. You will recognize that it is I who was in reality at work in your life. Take those promises to heart and be transported in my peace. I love you. Amen. My dear children, listen to my voice calling out to you. I am bringing each one of you sharply into focus, that my favor may rest upon you in a most radical way. So, gird up your loins, because I am going to take you into the supernatural. This is the very month that things shall happen that human logic will wonder at, the meaning of which shall come later. Be assured that I am orchestrating everything according to my perfect will and timing. As world governments and institutions go through tumultuous changes around you, do not worry. I am sorting through it all, separating the false from the true, taking down those who are unfit for leadership and raising up those who might be only a seed. They will suddenly appear on the scene, unheralded but carrying along with them my purposes. I will set into the places of influence my undercover agents unhampered by political agenda. Say you are going to see me against intervening in their lives as I make divine pronouncements through them. There will be not a small uproar amongst the people, cries of injustice, as downpours of my spirit rain down. Beware of those that continue to blasphemously speak evil of my Holy Spirit, for they yet languish in great peril until they repent. Yet as the world darkens, beacons of illumination shall shine brightly in the form of medical breakthroughs. That which has been impossible up to now will succumb to my healing power. Mountains of divine revelation about treatments, cures, and technologies will burst forth in answers. Health systems will be transformed from within as my people take positions of influence. Never think it is too late to pursue my call. My power has no end. Do not be daunted by a lack of credentials. I qualify those whom I call. Passion for my ministry of restoration supersedes any earthly qualification. Step out in faith and see me part the waters before you. And you whose expectations have been disappointed in relationships, be of good cheer. The time is fast approaching for great networks to take place. Cast off the limitations of negative thought patterns that hinder my plans through lack of faith. This is true identity over what I speak to you, not as singles waiting to be made whole, but you are already my brides and bridegrooms in the making. Walk in this, unfettered by past disappointments. Soon enough, it will manifest naturally, and you will have a testimony that only I could author. But in this crucial hour, there is still work to be done. The enemy is conceiving all kinds of schemes to walk up and down during the day in order to bring chaos into your life and derail your purposes. There is warfare in unseen realms at play that will break out into the natural. Violent eruptions of darkness seek to break down the foundations in society that are based on truth and morality. Rampant deception spreads like a noxious fog. Even so, my overcoming church will shine ever brighter as the contrast between light and dark increases. There have been breaches and fractures within my church, places of compromise and weakness. There is need for this to be urgently attended to. So now I release a fresh wave of sanctifying fire upon the fraying edges within my global body. I will burn away filth that has dulled radiance and muffled vital voice. The resulting refinements will hurt, yet they are necessary for the unity and power that I have intended for my people to walk in. For I am gathering my army of children across all lands, tribes, and tongues to display my glory in a unified witness that cannot fail. Marching orders will come, along with heavenly weaponry and armor suited for the tasks. As I tour the earth through my mobilized ones, unprecedented revival fires will ignite and sweep across whole regions at a time. The greatest outpouring of my spirit now gathers momentum toward an appointed climax. Its crescendo will reshape landscapes, taking whole cultures and nations captive to Christ in a day. Strategic prayer is key in this critical hour. Pray without ceasing, for your intercession connects heaven to earth. I will overthrow satanic rule in civil arenas. I will unseat the powers of darkness over regions long oppressed by their domination. I will bring down the strongholds of falsehood that enslave thousands and make the status quo bow to the King, Jesus. Behold, ancient institutions are crumbling which would not bow to my lordship, while, upon their ruins, my deathless kingdom is being built. I will reveal my power and do signs and wonders that will dim all past history combined. For the grandest finale is yet to take place, and all heaven leans over to watch. This unrestrainable overflow of pure love for my spirit is not drawn by manifestations. There is an appointed synergy happening between armies of angels and my resting glory within purified vessels. Together, you will bear the creative authority by which to alter the surrounding realities. Mankind has only seen the best sliver of what it is that I wish to reveal. Never forget, my ways are higher than your ways. I operate in redemptive time zones, serving a multi-layered purpose stretching across generations and nations. My vision is the scope of eternity within which the earth lies. Yet know this, I orchestrate your life and its intricacies no less carefully. You are intense in the machinery of my care, so come close and rest under these sheltering wings. Even as the temblors around you heighten, nestle in close to my heart and learn to take comfort in the sizes greatly larger than your own. As you make your home secure in me, I will position you that you are strategically in the wake of coming storms, that you may glorify my name by radiant life, glowing and untouched. I have risked all for you, that we may walk out this grand adventure side by side. Keep your eyes wide open. Revel in the velocity close upon you now, which will leave you shocked and forever different. Grab hold of this penultimate chapter with all its stormy climax, knowing my triumphant kingdom is alive on the other side. My beloved child, share this light with those who need it most. Pass this message on to uplift the weary hearts around you. Believe that with the Spirit's enablement in you, you will perform supernaturally in the test that confronts you. I prophesy an enlargement of the capacity of your mental facilities as you yield wholly to me. I am sending other Spirit-led doctors, medical practitioners, researchers to spearhead cures through insights from me. Strap on, for I will lead you in deeper dimensions of insight. Breakthroughs are around the corner. In your field, I will name you an innovator, include all the health of children and divine wisdom for those who are developing remedies. Raise your voice in supplication before me so that subtler forms of oppression may be revealed and eradicated from the root. In my name, I will bring forth righteous judgment. Be sure to knock boldly on the doors of help, be they governmental, community-based, or church resources. December is a month where you must place yourself with targeted prayer and wise action steps for my provision. It is the time for fervent intercession, for I have shown you the rumblings of wars about to surface. Pray Psalm 91 over everything the enemy would exploit to raise an alarm of panic. I am going to expose and thwart all the destructive agendas. Stand sentry in the Spirit, denying access and asking angel forces to contain these exploits until my timing. And to my faithful prayer warriors, tired from years of contending yet not growing weary, hear this. The horizon of your territory is expanding globally in dramatically new ways. The narrow stream in which you have faithfully stewarded my gifts is now a river with international outlets. Launch out and into the deep. What was not going to happen by your own strength within this next decade will now almost effortlessly begin to happen. As I carry you in my momentum, say yes to the divine connections and accomplishments I am orchestrating. This next season is weighty with destiny. Physically, my clarity and strategy for you is being revealed this month. Shift from a stale mindset and from the limited expectations of days gone by. It is time to begin dreaming once more. Dance on doubt and unbelief as the supernatural dimension opens up wider in 2024. Please say yes to my invitation to a deeper realm of encounter. I have appointments lined up back to back for you. My messenger angels are at your beck and call. Say come to the visitations and revelations held in store for those who long for more of my manifest presence. The training ground of past years has prepared you for this. And, dear one, speak life and restoration over the elderly. I am bringing faith and passion back to my seniors, so often just left on the shelves in society. I break off words of death, pronouncing them useless. I call them into their destiny with honor and celebration. I will speak youthfulness, strength, and purpose over their remaining days. I am the great healer. and I will satisfy them with long life as they realign with my priorities and drink from my fountain of renewal. Fresh fire I release to their tired bones and aching body. I'll a great awakening in that generation of wise ones, yet with much kingdom business to accomplish here on earth. These plans of mine for this month and henceforth shall bear testimony by raising a spirit of great expectation within you. Be at ease, for I am certain I go before you to prepare the way. My eyes see to the end from the beginning. Lean in to hear my gentle whispers as I guide you each step. I bless you, my beloved. Go in my complete peace and assurance that this is your season to grow and your breakthrough by my mighty hand. My child, be of good cheer, for I, the Lord your God, am your director of steps. Unseen miracles every day. I dispatch my angelic hosts to intersect your path with those I have divinely appointed for you. Be vigilant, you have entertained angels unawares. The doors that now stand closed before you will burst open at my command. The connections, resources, and revelations you need will suddenly manifest as I speed up my purposes in these end times. Stay sensitive to my leading. Step out in bold faith as I nudge you and prepare yourself to meet me in even greater and more marvelous ways. The networks, the alliances, and the divine destinations that I have in store for you are totally beyond anything you have ever dreamt of. I will amaze you by bringing your destiny helpers and angelic agents into manifestation right on time. That is just a pitied foretaste of the supernatural demonstrations I shall do through you. Eagles, arise. Come deeper into me, and soar higher with me, for my glory shall be revealed. Come, let me set you free from the chains of yesterday, unchaining within the prisons of your mind new realms of joy, peace, and purpose that were designed to be filled endlessly through you. For too long you have limited what I could do by confining me to the four walls of stinking religion. But now, the flood of my spirit inundates your soul, sweeping away man-made rules, ushering in genuine freedom. A new uncovering of my nature is coming, a deeper understanding few have ever seen before. You will see me move in wonders and miracles outside of human reasoning. Till then, fasten your seatbelts for displays of my glory that will leave you amazed at the wondrous greatness of God. Darling, I have anointed you to bring glimpses of eternity into the everyday. As I did in the past through prophets, even in such manifestations that singled them out in a crowd, I will do through you. I shall be radiant from within, or shall we say, I shall raise in you a light, divine. This shall demand a new order of devotion in our relationship. Now lay aside man's ideas of who I am, and leave me to introduce myself on my own terms. Listen as I whisper to you truth about myself that goes beyond doctrine and dogma. All these precious revelations are gifts I desire to give you if you would only quiet your soul before me. In fact, this is how it is done in the language of the Spirit. I exhale my very breath into you as you yield your tongue to my prompting. Praying in the Spirit aligns your heart with mine, transporting you into heavenly realms where you are transformed by beholding my glory. Ask me to fill you afresh with the infilling of the Spirit. Praying in the Spirit accesses realms beyond your understanding but vital input, reaching deep into your innermost being. Mysteries hidden from before the world began are revealed to you. Heavenly dots are joined in impossible ways. Understanding cuts through cloudy nebulousness as things become clear under an eternal light. Sudden revelations burst into tangible breakthroughs on every front: financial, relational, occupational, and physical. You release an ability to contain more of who I am, and hence express more of what I can do. The dual citizens of heaven and earth, having found at last their true home in this age, yet anchored in the age to come, possess the unlimited perspective accumulated from your true identity, seated with me in power and authority. Yea, even earthly fame, status, or wealth as defined by the world, have but little attraction for those who have touched the transcendence of eternity. You are citizens of a kingdom not of this world, but citizens under the King who holds all thrones in his hands. The limitations and obstacles that are found on the earth would not limit us. We are surrounded by ministering spirits. They are the ones who hold your words as an ordinance, the declension that opens up supernaturally realized breakthroughs. They stand at attention, waiting to act on your command, moving at the prompting of the declarations you make in alignment with my truth. And through being with me in the Spirit, you have special insight into how to tap into these ministering angels. The gatekeepers and intercessors have particular authority overseeing into spiritual dimensions before these things happen on earth. Their tongues talk of breakthroughs as they declare what I show them ahead of time. Listen as I give you glimpses, too, of what I am about to do, so you can agree with heaven's purposes coming to pass on the earth through dreams, visions, and impressions. I reveal my plans in order to frustrate the enemy and lift up the brokenhearted. I will show the plans that impact eternity by the pattern of decisions, relationships, and kingdom strategies. Write what you see, have a record of the way I make it happen. These revelations will build your faith in seeing an accurate reflection of my voice. At present, a crossover is occurring between heaven and earth, an increase in visibility of the supernatural. The landscape changes because the otherworldly crashes through into people's awareness by incontrovertible encounters with my presence. What was always so far off and theoretical now springs forth as an evident reality. Be listening and be moved to come into alignment with this advancing tide of glory, right in the wave, rather than overwhelmed by its power and swiftness. Ask for revelatory input in guiding your choices and actions in alignment with what my Spirit is saying and doing in this land. Great favor and acceleration of plans are about to occur to those who have dares and believed I can do more than immeasurably what all you can imagine, and more, according to my power that work within you. Loose the bands of past disappointments and get ready for increase and enlargement that is in excess of the wildest dimensions of your dreaming. Yes, beloved child, the supernatural season opened for breakthroughs. The age-old limits, the reversals, that halted and discouraged you are breaking loose. My Spirit is moving with abandon, gracing you to go from victory to victory until my image shines forth from you without distortion. The year of Jubilee conclusion. Rejoice now as you take possession of all I have prepared for you since before time began. I witnessed your heart and how you have limited me. Yet still I pour out my mercy over you. I seek not to condemn, but to draw you to myself and to bring you to me, removing everything that stands in the way. Lay your hand now over your heart and receive how tenderly I love you. Feel my Spirit moving, breaking off hardness built of years. I will give you a new heart that is pliable and soft for my intentions. Even now the old passes away. There are divine assignments released this day. I shall dispatch my angels to do my work in the earth according to my leading. They are flames of fire, excelling in strength to carry out my word. Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. This day marks a beginning of the new season of the partnership of the unseen realm with the seen. Sleep shall again be a gift to those who have not slept for tens of days. Insomnia shall lift, and peace shall rule in the mind. Even physical eyes shall be healed. You who are blinded by cataracts, your eyes are restored. Answer to my word, and you will be healed as currents from heaven flow through your feet, removing swelling and neuropathy. Pain must bow to my power. Blood flows freely once more. Hearts, too, receive an impartation of healing. Blockages making way for healthy function. Deliverance shall come, whether instant miracle or physician's aid. The great physician makes a house call this day for issues of vision and ears and beyond. Facial muscles slack from stroke shall tighten again at my command. Nails will harden and stomachs be relieved of gnawing ulcers. Lay a hand on the site of pain and trust it will disappear. Haven't I told you that you would do even greater things than these? This is a new level today for many. The impossible cringes before expectant faith. Minds racked with madness and trauma find gentle restoration in my presence. Scars can remain, their power to haunt now broken. Healing belongs to you. Breathe in my breath that surpasses all human wisdom. for cancers establishing themselves, be weeded out and thrown clear for my kids. Lumps with lethal design, I call out to you, shrivel and perish. No weapon that is formed against you will prosper, and get a lung full of fresh wind, life, and vigor. Enjoy the invisible fire bringing newness on new wings. It opens the day for so many into the creative realm. New songs, new words, new works of power and beauty. They have tasted the fringes of this that will begin to pour. Stand in awe, for the mind of the artist takes up residence within. Be vessels void and open, that yes may fill to overflow. Write only what the Spirit imparts, and there are more harvests on the horizon. My children have only glimpsed them. Lift up your eyes to see them. The fields are ripe for gatherings not yet seen. Rejoice yet again, for it is the season of the impossible made manifest. Even brains racked by chaos and storms hear my voice rise above it all to say, "Peace, be still." I shall bring order from confusion and bind up fear. You will see calm seas again. And now an anointing is released. My fire falls on willing hearts to step out as history makers, wonder workers, revealing my glory in the earth. You wanted to live fully and affect much? Then embrace this new era where signs and wonders shall abound through you. Now is the time. Send the resources of earth to fund the kingdom spread. Give to those laboring to see it done. Investments into eternity may cause fountains of blessing to overflow to those sowing. Thus, the windows of heaven do stand open now. Gaze through to what awaits on the horizon. This gathering of saints shall walk in unusual authority and radical obedience. Impartation comes upon the hungry who will steward it well. Yes, deep calls to deep. Those distracted by surface things will find themselves in the shallow end of the pool, but those willing to venture into waters over their heads will be shown wonders. Community determines destiny. Who you walk among determines what realm you influence. Know that I am restoring soul and spirit in this hour. I gently lead beside still waters. Receive comfort without restraint. Find fellowship among those who reflect my heart. Be still and dwell in my presence, as I am the source of that which shall never fail. I make all things new, parched places of soul and being that have taken a beating in past seasons. It is time for green pastures and quiet waters. The invitation stands open. Will you accept and walk this ancient path with me? The choice and the first steps are yours. Let me leave you then with eyes fixed on me, waiting for how you shall respond. The cry of your heart finds an echo in mine. How I long to unveil more. How I yearn for willing hands to work with me to see all fulfilled that I have ordained for this generation. Let it be for you, according to the measure of your faith and longing. Listen for the whisper of my spirit. I shall lead you ever deeper into oceans without end. My child, as you walk this path deeper with me, you will come across temptation to doubt. The enemy will whisper that all this is your imagination, that you are losing your mind. Stand firm. You know my voice, and the truth of my presence within you is more real than anything in the tangible realm around you. When mental torment tries to make its comeback, take instant authority over it. Command the spirits of fear, anxiety, and oppression to loose their grip and be gone. Though symptoms may linger due to changes in the brain, their source has been cut off. As you continue in prayer and intimacy with me, permanent reworking for peace occurs. In the sphere of relationships, there have been heavy burdens upon your heart, my child. You find no apparent solutions from having called upon the resources of my wisdom and guidance. Here is the breakthrough strategy. Commit the matters entirely to me in full trust in ways that are radical, giving over control to me. As you stop struggling and striving to control the outcome through your own efforts, you free me to become a force behind the scenes in ways beyond your understanding. Marvels happen when you just remove yourself. My beloved child, come and be part of this family where my words will uplift your heart. Subscribe to receive messages that will bring light to your soul and strength to your spirit. There are hidden things you cannot see that are fueling the behaviors of loved ones. Judging by outward appearance will bring about faulty assumptions. Trust their journey to me, the Master Shepherd, who knows how to restore every lost and broken sheep. My timing and methods often make no logical sense, but in the fullness of time, they are proven wise and perfect. This month, many will mark as a passage into new regions in me. You have been pruned and prepared in past seasons for deeper waters of encounter and revelation. That which was far off suddenly materializes. Questions find answers which leave you struck by my majesty. Do not shrink back in false humility, but boldly receive the giftings that I do impart. Steward it well, for there is an increasing, accelerating movement occurring in the unseen, as angelic forces ready themselves to engage with major kingdom assignments here on earth. A clarion call has gone forth for a comprehensive advancement against demonic rule and principality entrenched in political and social arenas. Entire power structures are being dismantled as my spiritual thermometer in regions long oppressed now reaches boiling point. Prophets decree these ancient strongholds crumbling. Then watch in solemn marvel as my hand moves to establish righteousness and justice for multitudes crying out to me. Align your prayers with these developing trends in the Spirit by asking for exposure of exploitation. Call for the corrupt and cruel to be stripped of positions in government and beyond, which they have abused for personal gain. At larger degrees, strategic openings will emerge, and for many, this is the first time this has occurred in generations. Those carrying my heart for the vulnerable, rather than hunger for influence, must fill the vacancy of power. Pray that my Daniels, Esthers, and Deborahs will rise into positions of visibility, laying down political ambition for the sake of stewarding influence as selfless servants. Do not underestimate those set apart through long years of hidden preparation for such an hour as this. My power working quietly within makes mature that which lacks earthly qualifications or credentials. These unlikely candidates of mine will bravely institute reforms which vacillating policies have failed. And as turmoil obviously erupts in response, this passing disorder is but labor pains of more just systems coming to birth. Chaos is the darkness before dawn. As my light breaks through, watch for increasing clashes and upheaval, as these deep judicial verdicts from heaven's courts reverberate into the natural realm. In due time, the futility of fighting against my advancing kingdom will become undeniable to all, including its enemies. Before that great climax, however, battles must increase as darkness rages against its inevitable defeat. Desperate retaliation, violence heaped on the vulnerable, viral spread of deception, to sabotage my plans. That is why the intercessors are so important as watchmen on the wall, guarding the territory taken from the enemy's rule. It was through their strategic prayers, through dreams and visions and promptings in their spirits, that I am revealing satanic agendas to raise panic and chaos through civil unrest and terror threats, and more. Well, just like these prayer warriors do, when the alarm sounds right away, heaven mobilizes to dismantle schemes before any damage is inflicted. Lives are saved, important systems are preserved, stability is maintained, and my harvest plans go forward unabated. So, my child, your role is equally important. Lay down any doubt or timidity that has held you back from fully embracing this gift. As you yield yourself to hours in my presence, I awaken capacity to see and hear revelations from heaven that transform how you understand and engage the world around you. Our oneness is not about mental assent to doctrine, but an immersion of your very identity in the stream of my consciousness until we think and see as one. One exercise the authority to release resurrection life through the prophet Ezekiel. Allow the spiritual language to flow out of your lips like a mighty, rushing river that everywhere carries, for it is the nutrient-drenched force of my Spirit's breath. I am going to make your prayers circulate through atmospheres of influence until strongholds of despair and depression just disintegrate. And in these barren wastelands, vibrant hope blooms with purpose where my Spirit is welcomed. The world has yet to glimpse more than scattered samples of my all-surpassing greatness, but you have the privilege of sustained access to heavenly domains. Let me overwhelm you continually with the weight of my glory, until you wear the radiance of eternity like familiar clothing. The closer our embrace through praying in the Spirit, the more opportunity for my resurrection power to invigorate your words, thoughts, and actions. Yes, my darling, incredible manifestations of my supernatural involvement in the affairs of earth are skyrocketing. But compared with what I long to do through a people perfectly aligned in my heart in raw trust, all past moves of my spirit combined, but whisper my name, will yet be to come. Posture yourself by faith and hunger to encounter so much more than you've ever seen or thought. All of heaven is holding its breath, waiting for bands of lovesick followers to appear on the landscape of history, marching in cadence with our spirits. This power surge, created when we join forces, shall utterly destroy those age-old strongholds of Satan which have hitherto resisted my kingdom. Reformation will finally give full birth to society transformation on systemic levels. And amid the following celebrations, you will turn to each other in awe and holy fear at the undeniable reality of my majesty demonstrated through you. Yet still, you will cry for more as your soul prospers. So shall you courageously possess all I have apportioned you. Let the victorious church arise. My dear child, stop a second and listen to this message with your entire being. I call you to surrender to me just 1 second of your time that is so precious. I set myself completely in every word that I say, so that the things of this world be silent a moment. Today, I will tell you much that is not of this earth. A little longer with me. You share what is deepest in your heart. Let me gently lift from your soul the burdens of sorrow, of sadness. I give to it the peace, so profound, the calm, so complete, in my loving embrace. Open your heart to me, and let my care enfold you. Not idle are my words, nor hollow my promise. My desire is to lift up your spirits, to put a smile on your face each morning as you look for me. I love you. This is the core of what I have to say to you. You are aware of my love. You trust in its existence. Now I want to ask you to really start living this divine love, finding joy again. I have been, and will always be, with you. You are safe in my hands. Your path is sure. Hold on to this truth within your heart. My arms are forever open to you, ready to listen to your prayers and cries that come at each new break of day. Open your eyes. Breathe deep, and know I am here with you. I love talking with you in the morning, but I know it too well, a time that you approach me daringly and with much belief that I will attend to your every whim. Now turn on me when the storms of life rage around you. When trials and conflicts are surrounding you, don't yield to the pull of worry. Stand firm against the whispers of fear. Your faith in me is not squandered. I won't disappoint you. Value my word, remember it. Remember how I did save you, how I saved you from enemies, how I saved you from the hand of death, and how I freed you from danger. Even in the darkest moments, where there is no shining of hope, I have turned back with my powerful word. I did work miracles. There is still so much to unveil in your life. Entrust me with so much that your heart holds, and do it with a trust that is immovable. Let me teach and assist you more. I long to guard you day and night, watching over you keenly. Do not let despair breed in your soul, because my love for you is endless. I want you to bask in peace from mine and rediscover true happiness. I see every tear that falls from you and hear every prayer that you pray, including the ones for protection and assistance to your loved ones. Most of all, it is you praying selflessly for others while sidelining your wants. And this act of worship and thankfulness is most pleasing to my heart. Come unto me with this reverent spirit as it now is. Even then, know I want to bless you far beyond your wildest dreams. Stand in your faith. Have trust in the fact that I always make good all that I promise to do. Take heed that you do not faint when the oncoming of certain pitfalls confronts you. In my hands lies your destiny. You will attain all your set goals, and your dreams will come true. No power can ever steal away whatever blessings are meant for you. Keep walking with a heart full of faithfulness and truth. Inquire of me every morning, and let your first words be thanksgiving and praise. Do not let the negativity of your life be a shadow to dim the light that I pour over your days. Be open to the opportunities I give into your life. I will share with you the wonderful things that I have in store for you. Though your fate has of late been such a challenge and full of suspense, no injury shall come your way, and you will not be put to shame. You will arise above your enemies and take your rightful place, knowing who you really are, a precious child of Almighty God. No one can stand against you or confront you. The victory is already yours. Know that you are not defeated, you are victorious. Rejoice in your victory. Trust in my protection, which will never forsake you. I will bring mountains down for you. You will stand in faith. Pray with conviction. Walk with strong firmness of heart. Despair and sorrow cannot come upon you. I know the family concerns that weigh very heavily in your heart and bring distress upon you. You seek to find restful moments in seclusion and prayer for solace to your soul. And it is in those moments that I comfort and heal you with my Holy Spirit. You were not created for sorrow without end, nor to be burdened by the mistakes, failures, and disappointments of the past. My love to you staunchly remains. Be not overcome with evil, but overcome evil with good. You shall not live in defeat. Your heart is so beautiful and pure. Do not hide it in shadows, but step into light. Let thy face glow with great rejoicing in my name, O Jesus. You are my cherished child, your radiant, shining beacon of my love. I have done a lot of miracles for you and will go on doing great supernatural wonders in your life, to engrave in you the full measure of how important you are to me. I have been speaking to you that despair and retreat are no longer parts of your life. You are like a trailblazer cutting through challenges and creating openings into the realm of blessings that I made available for you. I am opening your spiritual eyes in such a way that you now see yourself as an ancestor for future generations. You will be an influence to many souls in your courageous testimony. Do not lose heart at your apparent unnoticeableness today, nor at the suffering which painfully affects you. Consider precious the gifts and blessings that I bestow upon you. Every one of them is purposeful, and I am fully in command. It is your attitude, your faith, and how you will believe that shall carry you through. When you are weak, nibble on my words, kneel down and pray. And when you are drained, when you look up into the heavens, know that I am there, but in your heart as well. My blessings are not far off, they are in front of you. Your mountains of woes shall be swiftly brought to nothing. Your enemies are already slain. Now answer me this: do you have faith in me? Do you love me? With your answer, I shall do a mighty miracle in your soul. I give you 3 essential commands that will calm your spirit and quiet your fears. Listen and let my words ring in your heart with silence, peace, and rest throughout your day. Surrender your heart fully, totally, and without fear. Surrender it to me. I want to give you eternal life and joy, to heap you with the very best, not to make you suffer today. I created you to live in prosperity, blessedness, and to be full of affection for each other. I long to take you in my arms and soothe you, but I need full surrender from you. Fall down at my feet every day, surrendering your life to do my will, putting it completely into my hands. Doubts will come, things will come that shake you, but my word is the anchor of your faith. It does give you strength in order to be able to stand. But if your heart is half given or only in times of comfort, your faith will waver. Without an anchor to moor you, the storm will sweep you to lands of despair and doubt. I speak to you in a soft voice, but you have to listen. If I am not at the center of your heart, your thoughts will run astray, and your emotions will be turbulent. Some days will be joyful, on others, sorrow will beset you. On those occasions, your reign without me in your heart will be marked by instability. You do not have to bear such strife. I ask but for the grace of your passion and the gift of your faith. Let your love and your trust grow and never relent. I will share with you the wonderful things that I have in store for you. Though your fate has of late been such a challenge and full of suspense, no injury shall come your way, and you will not be put to shame. You will arise above your enemies and take your rightful place, knowing who you really are, a precious child of Almighty God. No one can stand against you or confront you. The victory is already yours. Know that you are not defeated, you are victorious. Rejoice in your victory. Trust in my protection, which will never forsake you. I will bring mountains down for you. You will stand in faith. Pray with conviction. Walk with strong firmness of heart. Despair and sorrow cannot come upon you. I know the family concerns that weigh very heavily in your heart and bring distress upon you. You seek to find restful moments in seclusion and prayer for solace to your soul. And it is in those moments that I comfort and heal you with my Holy Spirit. You were not created for sorrow without end, nor to be burdened by the mistakes, failures, and disappointments of the past. My love to you staunchly remains. Be not overcome with evil, but overcome evil with good. You shall not live in defeat. Your heart is so beautiful and pure. Do not hide it in shadows, but step into light. Let thy face glow with great rejoicing in my name, O Jesus. You are my cherished child, your radiant, shining beacon of my love. I have done a lot of miracles for you and will go on doing great supernatural wonders in your life, to engrave in you the full measure of how important you are to me. I have been speaking to you that despair and retreat are no longer parts of your life. You are like a trailblazer cutting through challenges and creating openings into the realm of blessings that I made available for you. I am opening your spiritual eyes in such a way that you now see yourself as an ancestor for future generations. You will be an influence to many souls in your courageous testimony. Do not lose heart at your apparent unnoticeableness today, nor at the suffering which painfully affects you. Consider precious the gifts and blessings that I bestow upon you. Every one of them is purposeful, and I am fully in command. It is your attitude, your faith, and how you will believe that shall carry you through. When you are weak, nibble on my words, kneel down and pray. And when you are drained, when you look up into the heavens, know that I am there, but in your heart as well. My blessings are not far off, they are in front of you. Your mountains of woes shall be swiftly brought to nothing. Your enemies are already slain. Now answer me this: do you have faith in me? Do you love me? With your answer, I shall do a mighty miracle in your soul. I give you 3 essential commands that will calm your spirit and quiet your fears. Listen and let my words ring in your heart with silence, peace, and rest throughout your day. Surrender your heart fully, totally, and without fear. Surrender it to me. I want to give you eternal life and joy, to heap you with the very best, not to make you suffer today. I created you to live in prosperity, blessedness, and to be full of affection for each other. I long to take you in my arms and soothe you, but I need full surrender from you. Fall down at my feet every day, surrendering your life to do my will, putting it completely into my hands. Doubts will come, things will come that shake you, but my word is the anchor of your faith. It does give you strength in order to be able to stand. But if your heart is half given or only in times of comfort, your faith will waver. Without an anchor to moor you, the storm will sweep you to lands of despair and doubt. I speak to you in a soft voice, but you have to listen. If I am not at the center of your heart, your thoughts will run astray, and your emotions will be turbulent. Some days will be joyful, on others, sorrow will beset you. On those occasions, your reign without me in your heart will be marked by instability. You do not have to bear such strife. I ask but for the grace of your passion and the gift of your faith. Let your love and your trust grow and never relent. Let them move on, always move on. Decide tonight, make this supreme resolution. Surrender your life to me for all eternity. And let no other day be compared to you. Hence a day will never slip by without me. Together we will stand in awe over the incredible miracles of creation, beyond anything you have ever or could possibly imagine or hope for. Rich blessings will pour down on you. Your family will be united, flourishing together in unity and harmony. My blessings will reach you, and give your enemies nothing to do but shut up. Whoever wishes evil upon you will look away and be defeated. The reward itself for choosing to follow me is a triumph that is eternal. Only long since it is yours if you will offer your heart, your faith, your allegiance. I implore you to do this now. Lift your hands if you can. Otherwise, just close your eyes and give me a moment of your time. You may do so while feeling deep, heartfelt gratitude. Let the blessings of yesterday, and even its little things that permit you to move on, go on, for there remains nothing to stop and no urge to do so. Thank and be sincere in thanking, in great measure, even when you feel you have less to be thankful for. Because it is in this act that will heal you deep within, the covering that now clouds your vision. There will be a new horizon that will open out before you, and you will find the innumerable blessings that already embraced you, and those that were all along there, enhancing and enriching your life and happiness, giving it meaning and strength. Yes, testing times and troubled days will not end, but look closer at your heart, and you realize that with every adversity, wisdom and perception came your way, and your faith grew much stronger. Do it now. Express your gratitude to me. Just let me hear that voice, your melodious words of gratitude. Dear child, take my hand and journey with me as your love for me blossoms. Click Join to enter a community where my teachings will uplift you, and fellowship will enrich your soul. Together, we will walk in faith and grace. Be grateful for life, for the breath of air, for your family, and for your situation, no matter how imperfect. A little further down the road, I'll provide you with the answers and an exit point, a new pathway that will take you on the journey to where you will want to go. But right now, as you read these words, show your thankfulness on this page. Be thankful for the good times and the bad. Show some gratitude for the challenges, for the failures, for the bitter days. Just go in front of the mirror and say thank you. Your grateful attitude is very potent, and now onwards, your magic will begin, and the major shift will start to happen in your life. Maybe lots of people laugh on you who are around you, but their souls cry. Their hearts are about to give up searching for a real purpose. Spread out and let this love become a miracle within you to all those around you. Share your happiness and the change my arrival brings into lives. When you spread love, I cover you with peace, serenity, success, good health and blessing, with no hunger or debt, no worry or burden. In the wake of today's new beginning, remember that I obtained your prayer last night when you went to bed. I saw the tears in your eyes, felt the thoughts pressing into your pillow. I was there with you in your fear, and you cried out to me to bring you courage, strength, peace, and security to stand in the face of adversity. Now rise up in this new morning and be empowered, rejuvenated in your spirit. The days of fragility and despair are behind us now. Now, in their place, comes the boldness to face whatever looms large. Where once fear lurked, faith now dwells. Where once timidity reigned, courage takes hold. Yesterday, as you thought about looming calamities, your legs were shaking, but today, immovable and unshakable, ready to overcome. You have got to get up and move on. I am going to set an insatiable desire to win within your spirit. Trust in my power, since it was I who led you through to this point, and who is empowering you to overcome and emerge in triumph over countless adversities. The obstacles will, no doubt, look like impassable mountains, but remember that they are nothing compared with my power. If I brought you this far, I'm not going to leave you now. I'm with you in every fight, battle, and war that is yours. More than a conqueror in my strength and love, you are. Every giant set before you shall be a fallen one. It is the resolve and determination to possess everything that's at purview that I give you. Plan yourself to get it all, to live lavishly in prosperity and in peace. Now turn your attention away from your cares and face me. Isn't this all a part of a bigger plan? Take my words and build up your trust. Allow your heart to be filled with my promise, and let every fear fall away in the light of my presence. You can do anything and come out victorious on the other side. Today, you can go forward in the strength of my love. When this day is done, talk to me again. We will speak, and I will anoint you with a holy anointing. Now, rise, walk, and go to battle in the power of my Holy Spirit. You shall not fail in confrontation. You will not be weak. You are my love, and my faith will be with you. And remember, all things are possible to them that believe. I love you. All shall be well. Believe in my perfect timing, for it longs to bless you. I am working on preparing your path, putting everything in place so that, at the exact moment, you will be able to receive your long-awaited blessing without fuss or bother. I give you peace and patience. Use them both wisely. Don't be impulsive under emotional pressure. You shouldn't make any significant decisions without consulting me. Try not to get implicated in too many perplexing equivocations and misunderstandings. Keep away from your enemy friends. In this letter, I am reiterating my support for you. Just keep waiting. Do not hurry to be in debt. You have enough. I don't want you to chain your future. Soon in your life, bright things will shine. You will see my grace and mercy and feel it. I will break the chains that bind you, freeing you from slavery to people. You and I will decide upon the new path you are to take. This is our secret, a pact between you and me. For now, keep quiet about your plans and projects. Keep to yourself what we plan to achieve together. For there are those around you filled with envy and indiscretion. They may laugh at you, as they did before, and try to discourage you by pointing out what a failure you have been in the past. Before, you acted in haste and began acting on ventures that were not congruent with my plan. Sure to fail, because they were built upon shaky ground, you built castles on sand. When the tide of trouble, conflict, and lack came in, these plans washed away. The weary traveler, you came to me, having spent time, energy, and left discouraged, despaired, breathless, and too weak to tread on. Today, the Spirit of my love renews your heart to trust fully in me. Whatever you set out to do will be crowned with success. As I promised, I shall bless you in abundance. Doors will open for you, and the heavy yoke weighing on you will be lifted. I will work on the hearts of all those around you, friends, family, judges, and people in authority, to regard you with favor and act on your behalf. Do not be afraid of what anyone might do. If you trust in me and always act in integrity, then no person will be able to stand against you. Those who rise up against you will be overcome and will never stand against you. Others will retreat in fear, and many would not have another thought about standing up against you or your family. Be sure that I am with you through all days until time is no more, that my words shall be balm to thy soul. The power which goes out from my voice is enough to give life unto thee and raise thee up. You may feel unworthy of my presence in your home, but at this very moment, your faith and lowliness have drawn my attention. I want to go into your home and more into your heart, where I will write down my healing words. My touch will set you free from the heavy chains and strike out from your memory pain, fear, anxiety, and suffering. They will all vanish, for even the heavens respond to my voice. I speak to you directly, because I want to see you happy, at rest, and assured in the fact that you can face life and the future full of hope and a new life ahead. When you spend time with me, it is my opportunity to embrace you and reassure you of my reality, my deep love for you, and my protection from evil. This is the legacy I want to give you in your lifetime today. Believe in me wholeheartedly and accept it. Do not go on believing that you stand condemned to pay for past errors. You live in an imperfect world, but it is an imperfection that I have overcome. You are a child of the Almighty God, and this promise is yours. Trust in me for every step you take within this world and its tribulations. You too shall overcome. I do see you crying sometimes, and you do not know why. I'll tell you why you cry. It is the great desire to come back to me. Your heart feels mine absence, your spirit desires a touch of me, and your whole being knows it's not complete without me. Maybe you feel like life is slipping away and the peace and joy you long for still just hasn't come your way. Watching loved ones drifting farther away with each passing day. On your right, at your side, beside me flows a fountain of all blessings, quenching your thirst and washing every sorrow away. Drink from this water and wash your head. Let the sad thoughts go. You shall never thirst again. This is my promise. Your faith has resulted in fruit, and my word healed you. You invite me into your home, and here I will abide, guarding your family and blessing them, giving back to you more than you have ever imagined. Dear child, if this message has touched you, express your gratitude by pressing the like button. Let it be a sign of your connection to my love. In your eyes today, just a faint trace of grief I see. I see the weariness on your face. I feel you need to find the strength to march forth valiantly. Come fearlessly to me. There is no reason for you to go through life with no inspiration or hope. I am your father, not a long way hence, but right beside you. There beside you, even if you don't see me. Take my hand now, get up, and let's walk through the hallways of your mind. Tell me what you fear, why you're in despair, why you're thinking of giving up on your future. The world can be very cold. When you were small, your eyes shone with wonder and optimism. You gave your sweet smile innocence. But later on, lies and betrayals clouded your faith, removed your laughter, broken your spirit. Your love has grown gray, your trust worn thin, your belief in me almost gone. But trust me now, and be at perfect ease, as lovingly I know the thoughts of every heart. Know yours, so weary and so hurt by weight of its long burden, its minor aches. We speak one language, and I know just what will ease you. Now, as we walk, let me tell you about a place where you are deeply loved. Here, you are identified and appreciated from your genuine being. Every single moment of life, be it night or day, you are monitored lovingly. Here, every want of your soul is satisfied. Here do you really become yourself, the heir of the all-powerful, designed in the image of the architect of the universe. No, never lose sight of the fact. Should you again fall on the wayside, remember that in that corner of the most beautiful place in the whole of the ethereal, very deep inside my heart, a special patrimony is waiting, destined for you alone. You can be rooted out of nothingness. No, very deep inside my heart, you are protected with all the rights of my child. You can come and speak with me, not just every morning, but even when you feel unworthy. My blood should never deceive you. I have redeemed your life, and it's only from this place that you cannot be removed. Even if the whole universe raged over you, nothing will ever be able to pluck you out of my hand. Nothing can separate you from my love. You are on a constant battlefield, alive and indestructible. You have truly chosen to believe all that I have spoken in and with regards to my promises, and this is what fills you with divine, supernatural power. Nothing shall overpower you. No man with all his devices and wiles shall defeat you. And you, my beloved, hold fast these words and be resolute in standing, for he comes using relentless attacks to try to scare you to death and to cause you to give up your dreams. However, he will not win, for you are mine. I shall protect you with my mighty hand, defend you with my shining sword. Always, your victory can be found in my word. Look at the reflection of my promises and learn that you are loved and valued by me. The toughest fight is the one going on within yourself with your own emotions, because at times, it can take you astray. It can misguide you to feel and think about things that are not true and could bring you down. Do not let the weak feelings which come so easily have their way. Do not become a prey in your mind to the problems with which you are so concerned. Do not awed by bad news or apparent negative circumstances, for I am with you and will remain with you and in control of all. I am certainly working all out in every area for good, for those who love me. And you're a part of them. I have baptized you with my blood, and I filled you with my spirit. Commit to me with honesty. Take shelter constantly in the shadow of my love. With my word, which you are walking in now, even the mistakes will turn to your profit. You will not suffer anymore. Your family will prosper. The day will come when you shall see your real growth, the achievement of your dreams, and the accomplishment of my plans for you. I know that at certain periods in this journey, you may get tired. It's only natural to feel so when the shadows of challenges block your vision and the way ahead of you becomes unclear. You will be consumed, but no, it is not your identity. I shall be your light in your darkest hour. Do not be afraid, O child, for your Father who loves you will never leave you. Do you really trust me? How do you fare in my kiss? I am the only, totally super and supernatural answer to all your concerns. I am your God, your Redeemer. The door opened today, the one who chisels the rocks down. I am your sustainer, your buckler. Your life and future lie in my hands. You and your family are encompassed in my loving embrace. This day, you sense my presence actually and powerfully, for you have longed to hear, and you have come with a heart that is humbly grateful. To listen. Take these words to you, draw them close. The trial you faced yesterday is past. Today, walk with confidence and faith. Even when your physical eyes cannot see me, feel my presence. Believe in me. Trust in the wonders and miracles I can still bring into your life and that of your family. Reach out to me, and I will lead you gently and lovingly on a sacred path where my will prevails. The storms will quieten, the seas will calm at the sound of my voice. And now, as you walk being eaten up in that sheath of protection, so deep and secure will your peace be that the noises of the night won't disturb it. Don't let the world's confusion alter your course. Keep hold of my hand. Stay focused. You've got every day as a precious opportunity to keep fighting. Let go of whatever went wrong in the past, the failures, discouragements, and grumbling. There's no need for you to allow heavy baggage that weighs you down to find its way back into your life. It starts with watching your words. You will not hurt yourself with negative speech. Do not create defeat within your own life. Let the words that come forth from your lips be words of wisdom and uplifting. Do not believe the lie of the enemy, that change is impossible. Your future is doomed to failure and difficulty. Your destiny is depression and obscurity. With me, there is nothing impossible. Hang on to this truth no matter what happens in your life, your future, character, finances, marriage, family squabbles. I can turn them around. If you will ask me today, I will start. No, I promise not to make the journey easy either, but I do promise my support, my strength, my power. I love you and I desire more than anything else to do you good. The miracles that you need to have done, I am able and willing to do. Believe in this, believe in me. There were purposes in carrying the cross on my back. There was nothing borne on the cross but what my harshest torment was for. I knew that, someday, I would be born to walk amidst lashes and scorn. You, too, have therefore known much suffering from others. But today, from your heart, I will remove all traces of disillusionment and frustration. Sure, I had already taken on suffering and given my life, standing up again, so that it could be salvific and give you the opportunity for an abundant, liberated, and joyful eternal life. Believe in my word so that your mind can be really transformed and a stream full of purest thoughts can flow where previously confusion had prevailed. Let joy spring where there was sadness. Let a strong desire for life spring where there was depression. Love and forgive yourself. For your errors I, a long time ago, forgot. My child, entrust your heart to me. Let your eyes follow my path. You will fight, and so in this world, where you are a pilgrim, for my benedictions are your final home. I appeal to you with sincerity once again. Today, give me your heart, and I will fill it with gladness. I will relieve the weights that have filled your face with woe, giving you the power to at long last vanquish the ordeals that have beset you since boyhood. You know of what I speak. You know what it is. I have loved you as you are, but I have chosen you unto victory, to conquer. to lead others through their destinies in order that many may see how my will can be done in such a one as you, with a simple and pure heart. It may appear to be great to accept such treasure of the Spirit. Behold, that which I offer you is not mere material riches. Accept it humbly, and get filled up with valor, for I will change around you in many ways. I am your life. Give me the opportunity to demonstrate that I can totally transform you to the point that others may scarcely recognize you, amazed at your determination and strength of happiness. Accept my invitation. Give me your heart today, and I will start a major transformation in you. Harmonious, peace-filled, blessed. I am carrying you through the storm in victory. I love you, and at this instant, in wherever you are, I'd like you to know it. Your heart is in the midst of being filled by this wonderful, deepened feeling that validates your joy and dispels your sorrow. Feel the burden lifting from your back. Sense the lightness in your step and the newfound strength to continue. Rise because you cannot give up now. You are almost there, the point of victory. Even as the storms bellow and the winds shake you, even as the sea's waves come crashing against you trying to topple you, underneath my wings, I protect you, and my hand keeps you safe. My precious child, I call you to join this circle of faith where my voice will strengthen and inspire you. Subscribe to receive the messages that will lift your spirit higher. I, too, know pain. I understand what it means to be betrayed by those you trusted, how your soul has been pierced by the nails of hate, and how your back has been lashed by whips of compassionless cruelty. And I do know what it does to love unto death, and to give your heart amidst disdain. I sympathize. I intimate the feelings that are within you. You are important to me. Where your tears flow like rivers, and thy soul, how much it's burdened by the load of sadness and anxiety, then I will not reprove thee. And as thy soul is poured out upon me, I want thee to know that it is only with me help is thine. Do not think of death and defeat at this time of danger. The darkness is past, and you can walk now with surety. Today, I have restored your joy, increased your faith, and been putting promises of trust in your heart. I have given you a new vision, a renewed desire founded on my word. Do not waste your strength trying to persuade those who want to discourage you. Nothing you say or argue will convince them. They will not see it from your perspective, and they will mock your faith again. You don't need those mockers on your way forward in your journey. You're walking toward victory, and they're walking toward defeat, doomed already. And if you are lonely, if you somehow think that you have to have the support of another, remember that you always have me. Then trust and be patient, for I soon will bring the right one into your life. You are much too precious to me. I love, I care for, and watch over you. I love you. Very soon now, victory shall be in your hands. I am never late, always on time. That is, right when you need me the most, at the best moment. Maybe the burden is tight, and the thoughts of what could happen are breaking you inside. So I want you to let go, once and for all, those burdens you carry on your shoulders with such suffering. This is not the life about which I have planned for you, living in distress about the future. Do not look down or sidetrack into your worries and thoughts. I have promised to work miracles in your life, opening up doors for you. And I am always there with you. I don't deceive. Days and nights are under my command. I see your struggles to sleep, lying there worrying about things that I already hold in my control. When worry comes near, stand up to him. When anxiety rushes to attack you, boldly testify that no fear exists within your heart because you chose to trust your best friend, your God. And see how your fears fade away and your soul breaks free from its chains. Soon you will revel in my peace, living life to its fullest and finding true happiness amidst struggle. Remember my soothing voice reminding you that my hand is on your shoulder. I will give you strength for any kind of challenge. Tell me that you believe in me. Obey me. If I have convinced you to return to my word, it shall fill you with my promises. It is then, in those hard times, that you will have faith in me. You did not wrestle so hard to give up now. Today, I am talking to you to breed faith, courage, and strength into you, to teach you how to wait patiently, even when your spirit wanes from the prolonged waiting. Keep calm your heart. Let it know that there is nothing to be afraid of. Your life, your dreams, your destiny, all are in the hands of this loving Father. The winds of the world may try to make you forget those times when I have always been there, but I command those winds and storms to cease now. I love you. I have never failed you, nor will I. I am here, ready to extend my hand and save you. Return with your heart. Is there one who loves you more than I? I see your trials. They're hard. I see how hard you struggle, how much you strive and give up on everything. Remember, it's in the toughest situations where I show my faithfulness. Today's greatest achievement is your belief in me and your seeking me out. Consider your life, the challenges that were upon you, the battles that were fought, and the endurance that was shown, and here you stand, strong. How brave. I am delighted and moved by your attitude. Remember, I have never left you alone. That is what others seem to think, that all those triumphs were good luck, but my powerful hand has been behind each one of the victories. The purpose for this message is to remind you to not worry. Do not allow fear to steal from your dreams. Don't be afraid to dream big and step into battle, knowing that I can help make your plans a reality. Reflect on your bravery throughout your life. Recall situations that seemed insurmountable, yet you overcame. Since you entrusted your life to me, you haven't lost a battle. So let your heart rest and continue to trust. I know at times it's difficult to remain calm and have faith when everything seems to be going wrong and conflicts come in on every side, threatening to overwhelm you. But in those times, shield your ears from the voices of adversity. Ignore the threats of fear and insecurity. Keep walking and trusting in my promises. You are dearly loved by me. Before your birth, I had planned something magnificent for your life. I have always made something special for you. I will never let a child that needs help behind. Since then, I've been keeping your life special, considering each detail, every second. I am always there. Do not let sorrow take more space in your heart. Fill it with joy and keep on walking. Keep faith eyes open, for surely victory will come. What I have in store for you is beyond your imagining. Be assured of my love. Beloved, be my messenger of hope. Share this message with someone who is waiting for my touch in their life. Amen.